Ain't that right, Mars Mud? Okay, he's not gonna teabag back. Okay, be sure to like the stream, subscribe, and great. Consider becoming a channel member. There's the Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts, and the Amazon store affiliate link. All that more in the video description below. Kevin's here. Kevin will teabag.
Hey.
And yes, you can hear me, Kevin. Good. So we're back for more Starship Troopers because the only good book is a dead book. And yeah, I don't know. I thought we'd fit this in one more time because I'm assuming it's going to get absolutely swept away by the streaming current that will be Call of Duty. So it's bug squishing time. One last time, I would imagine, for probably quite a while. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the magic yesterday. Obviously, we did the I did the highly anticipated, long desired, since I started streaming fan favorites, The Evil Within. I hope that was fun for people. And tomorrow, I think, unless something new pops up, there'll be another surprise long-term stream that people have wanted for a very long time. Which I'm assuming I'll keep spoiler-free. I don't know if people want to know, but yeah, anyways. Like I said, Kevin's here. We're squishing bugs.
Yeah.
Good, good, good. Fun, fun, fun. Oh, and there was also the Hell Knight zombie event on the stream, if you guys missed that. The IRL stream. It's a great time. And if it's too dark, there's a part where I get a flashlight, and then, yeah, it's good. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. One last more Modern Warfare stream. We already did the last one. I already did the thumbnail and everything like that. Goodbye Modern Warfare. It's done and over. We moved on to Black Ops. That is life now.
Will you miss it?
Huh?
Will you miss it?
Yeah, I didn't really like the Black Ops 6 beta, so kinda not looking forward to the full launch. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe it'll be really good. I don't know yet, right? Gotta see the full thing. But yeah, I'm more of a Modern Warfare fan, so 2 years straight of Black Ops is a little scary for me, but I will adapt, and I will suffer through it. As is the way. Who knows, it might be really good. Oh, people are glad you're here, Kevin, I guess. Some people.
Thank you.
Some people are tired of the bug squashing.
Oh, some people aren't really?
Yeah. Some people are tired of all the bugs this year. You know, Helldivers, Warhammer, Earth Defense Force, Starship Troopers. I mean, how many bugs have got to die, Kevin?
What do they got against extremist space organizations?
I guess some people are just against the greater good. The greater good. Although that's not turning old. That's Shaun of the Dead turned 20, I think, like last week or something like that.
Oh, things are ancient now, man.
Yeah, that movie's a classic. I still love that film.
I remember when you pointed out, what was it, Morrowind's 20th anniversary 3 years ago?
Yeah. Morrowind. I said, or I've always said, I won't feel officially old until Halo 3 turns 20, and that's only like 3 years away? 2007? Yeah. So, never mind. It's gonna be like 2 years. 2 years away.
Halo's almost old enough to vote.
Yeah. I don't know, it's just like, you don't think about it, and then, you know, it's decades later. Honestly, I thought we would have wrapped up the Halo series by now. Yeah, I thought I was going to have my 9 entries and then call it a day, but it's got bad. Modern Warfare 3 doesn't deserve this. It had a good run. I mean, we certainly streamed a lot of it. We had a good ending stream too, it was a lot of fun. I bought the Terrifier clown. We laughed at Joker failing miserably. It was great. It was a great time.
I don't think I'll ever get a World at War remake.
I can't see that.
You can't see that? Let's see that.
Maybe a remaster someday, but yeah, even that I think is kind of unlikely. And if they do remaster it, they'll probably strip the multiplayer. How come we have no ramps on this side
On
here?
this side, yeah.
Am I the only one that finds that like really odd? Like nothing for ramps. I'm gonna put up a tower. That way we can climb the tower. Oh, never mind. We're out of. No, we're not out of money. Because I'm like, if I put up a tower, we could like climb the tower, and then we could get up there a little easier. Okay, somebody just built a ramp into my tower, but kind of looks pretty cool. Did you build that ramp wall there?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Very clever, Kevin. But kind of neat how it like melded into the tower here, eh? Now we got like a little step-up tower thing. It's kind of neat. I like that. That's really cool. Anyways, I'm doing great. I'm pretty tired today. Freaking exhausted. How you doing, Kevin? Having fun?
Yeah, it's been a decent enough.
That's good. And it's always a better day, guys, when you get to squish bugs like this. This is responsible bug squishing is what this is. I think we're off to a pretty good start, though. I still can't believe that we don't have, like, a ramp. Maybe, you know what we should do is we should add, like, an inner kind of wall, kind of like what you did, but for the main wall side. Because it's, like, it's weird not having any ramp walls. Do people not think of that ever?
Now you have to go, like, all the way to the back there just to get up.
Yeah, like, it's quite a bit of walking. I feel like people don't think about accessibility ever, you know what I'm saying? Oh, the bugs come that way, too? How come we haven't built anything over that way? Huh. This guy's dead over there. I don't really want to go get him. Bug game, you know what's up. But, yeah, goodbye Modern Warfares. I will miss them. See, the problem with COD is, like, traditionally you would keep your old Call of Duties available, but because the install sizes are too large, you gotta gut that thing after it's done for a year. And then it's gone. Yeah.
So, the gal wanted to download the Arkham games again to play. So I was looking at all the games. It was like, well, which one do I want to get rid of? And I was like, well, that one I might play. That one I might play with you. This and that. And I looked at COD and it was like, okay, that's 200 gigabytes.
I feel like you gotta pick and choose too. Do you uninstall the campaign for COD or do you keep that installed?
Oh, I didn't even think of that. I just dumped the whole thing, but I don't think I uninstalled the campaign.
Alright, well, if you get into Black Ops, you can choose from the in-game menu. So you probably downloaded everything, but you can uninstall Warzone and save like 30 gigs, and you can uninstall the campaign and save like 50.
No way, I kind of want to know what that campaign is about. I think it's going to be them, like, trying to stop Saddam Hussein, and then they'll realize that a young Makarov was hanging out with Saddam, and he tells Saddam that, like, hold on, like, we will get our revenge when social media gets big.
When social media gets big.
Yeah.
Oh, you killed me. I mean, the narrative is a mess, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, that was one thing I never liked. Oh, you got a bug problem. Get 200 kills with grenades. Nice. One thing I never liked was when they tried to tie in the Black Ops story to Modern Warfare. I'm like, they're completely different universes.
Yeah.
That doesn't even make any sense. And then I guess, like, so the initial plan was for them to do... What was it? So Modern Warfare was supposed to get moved up to next year because apparently there was issues with Black Ops, but I guess now the plan is next year's Black Ops will be a sequel to Black Ops 2. So, yeah. So I guess technically Modern Warfare leads into Black Ops now, for some reason.
That's funny.
What a mess, eh? Yeah. Go attack.
Okay, so what
we
is
doing?
it? Like,
Yeah?
I was just thinking, you know, like, will we get a multiverse for Call of Duty?
Well, they don't need to, because it's all somehow one universe. So the only thing that...
Yeah, but our modern warfare storylines are scrapped.
Yeah, those don't exist. Those are non... Well, they're canon, but they're, like, separate. But, like, all of the... Like, World at War to Black Ops, like, all of them, they're all technically canon due to how they redid the story in the new one. Somehow.
Oh, so they... Really?
Yeah.
That's so weird that World at War is canon, but somehow the Modern Warfares didn't make it.
Well, it's so the new Modern Warfares retread through the old Modern Warfares, right? So they don't exist. But because they somehow bodangled Cold War and then Cold War being part of the old Black Ops into the narrative of Modern Warfare, they somehow can't. Well, that would in turn canonize everything that happened prior. So, yeah. So the only thing that isn't canon is like. Well, I guess maybe if you wanted to, you could make it canon, but like Call of Duty, like 1, 2, 3, the big red one, Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, Ghosts, and the original Modern Warfare series. Everything else is canon, somehow. So, yeah, there you go.
You know, it's funny, because from what I understand of the storyline, they could have did a whole different thing and kept the old Modern Warfare storyline, because other, like, what, Makarov and character names. That is the only thing the same about this Modern Warfare series. It is so completely different from what we did.
Yeah, well, 2019 was supposed to technically act as a prequel to Call of Duty 4, but then they decided to make it their own series, and then they decided to tie Black Ops into it, and then they decided to have one cohesive narrative going forward.
Yeah.
So, you know, doesn't make any sense to me, Kevin, but I just go along with it. Like, I mean, it kind of makes sense enough that I could be like, okay, this all fits, but yeah, it's pretty dumb. Yeah. You stop buying stuff on Xbox after they ported their games to PlayStation? I have actually 5 or 6 people I know. Well, I have a handful of people I know that actually have stopped buying Xbox games or anything on Xbox. And I know a lot of the people in the community that leave comments and stuff on the videos that traditionally bought Xbox stuff have also completely stopped. So I think Xbox is in a bit of a crisis at the moment. I'll go save this guy. I'll go be a hero. But it is, to me, that's a growing problem too, where a lot of people have just stopped buying things. Like, I'm going to attempt to not buy any further Xbox games through Xbox because I don't want my investments to go away. I am working on a gift card, though, slowly through Xbox Rewards, which I'll use to buy. I think Matt Hazard's like the last backwards compatible game I want to grab, but other than that, yeah, I've kind of accepted it for what it is. Will I let my beard grow out? Probably not. If you do want to see what my beard kind of looks like, you can go watch the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom streams, as I do grow a Zelda playoff beard over a week, so yeah, you can see me get slightly scruffier and more aggravated over those games, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I don't know. I don't plan on going through a midlife crisis anytime soon, but you never know, I guess.
Yeah, you got a couple years before you have to worry about what you're going to do for your midlife crisis, right?
Yeah. I mean, look at it from this perspective. I haven't taken any sort of... What is that? The electrolysis thing? I've never, like, you know, stopped myself from growing hair that's a beard, so it could happen any day, really. You know what I mean? I haven't prevented it, right? So, yeah, I mean, it could happen. I just wouldn't expect it anytime soon. Besides, it feels a little, like, grimy and disgusting. I feel like I'm, like, I call it my depression beard when I grow it out. Yeah. You know, I don't love the feeling. But it was funny though, because Zelda, I'm like, I'm not gonna stop growing this beard until I beat this game. Yeah, it took 7 streams. I was streaming it once a day. It was long too. It was like 7-hour streams to beat that Zelda game. That was a lot of work, dude. When I rode that dragon, Kevin, oh,
It was amazing.
and Zelda said those 3 words to me before she fluttered off. Oh god, it was so worth it. The Zelda games, not heavy on storytelling, let's put it that way.
He saves her, and then she's like, hey, thanks, and then like floats away or something.
You're my best friend, gives him a hug, walks away.
Yeah.
No, actually, the beginning of Tears of the Kingdom, they're actually like a full-on like couple. It was really interesting.
Oh, really? A couple?
Yeah, like they stepped
I
down.
thought that was the friend zone joke of the Legend of Zelda games, though.
Yeah, but I don't know. At least it's really perceived as they're a couple because they're like basically holding hands, walking down underneath the castle thing, and she's like, "I'm so glad to have you in my life," and blah blah blah. And she's like, "You're so heroic and everything," and he's just saying they're being like nodding his head, yes, and then he has to do a big fight. I think he doesn't he like lose an arm, and you know she gets whatever, and you get whatever, and then you know the game starts. As I said, they're not heavy on narrative. Not heavy on narrative. I remember being just pissed in Breath of the Wild. You do like these several hour long dungeons, and then you get like 2 lines of cinematic, like two sentences of cinematics, and then it goes to the next thing. You're like, really? And then everyone's like 10 out of 10, and I'm like, you know, they could add a little more story to the. You know, it's the 2020s, or well, I guess that was the 2010s, but I'm like, you know, you guys can hire like a cinematographer or like, you know, do some mocap or something. Wouldn't take that much effort. Just, I don't know, fuck, have Link be like, say a one-liner or something afterwards. It's just kind of depressing. You do all this work and then it just ends. Nice to see my face healed up so quickly. Well, I took Zombrex, so yeah.
Can you imagine the cheese of that? That's when he turns and he's like, hey, remember, always be yourself. And let's roll.
Well, I think it's continuing off of my stream where I became a zombie, right? So, actually, I showed you the makeup on that. That was really good looking.
Yeah, the photo.
Yeah. Keep in mind, they spent 30 seconds splashing that on my face. Like, it was not, you know, not long at all, which was impressive. Actually, I'd have to say the most impressive thing was getting to that moment where I'd ask you guys to like the stream. Ho ho ho! Subscribe and great donations who will consider becoming a channel member. It's what the bugs wouldn't want you to do. Channel member gifting, the Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts, and that Amazon store affiliate link. There you go. And Kevin's here too.
Hey.
You love the free... Well, yeah, the creativity and the freedom of the Zelda games is incredible, right? The building and everything like that. But the performance is like... bleh, bleh. And, again, story-wise, it could use more than, like, literally, you know... As I said, I think you do a dungeon in the first game, Breath of the Wild there, and you'd get literally at max 2 sentences. I don't even think it was... Was it even spoken? No, I think each of the weird creature things would be like, thank you, Link. Now there's water in the land again. And then it just continues along. It's, you know, I feel like there's room for narrative. Like, that blew me away. You can actually go see that in the stream I did for Tears of the Kingdom when they opened the game up with, like, a 3-minute cinematic kind of thing. I was like, oh, damn! And then it just kind of, like, fluttered away again. But, yeah. They could definitely... I think there's room for them to evolve a little bit more, because, as I said, like, it's the 2020s. I hope that there's a little bit more of a push for games to have story to them. Yeah, and don't slap me with that. The story is what you make it as you explore. Like, no. You make your own story. No, fuck off. No.
I feel like for anything like that, it has to be a very sandbox game. You know, like, I don't know, Mountain Blade, Bannerlord.
Well, that game is... That's literally the whole point of that, is to craft your own family lineage, right?
Yeah, your family line, right? That's building your own story.
Yeah. Whereas Zelda, it is a set story. It is a set narrative. it has a beginning and an end. It's just there's not a lot of meat to the bone in the middle of it. But different people like different things too. Like, I love narrative, I love storytelling. And it's just like, I don't know, I feel like they could evolve a little bit in that direction. But other people don't seem to care, so. Yeah. Ray transit. Play Breath of the Wild in 4K 60. If you're really lucky, that Switch 2 will play at 1440p 60 FPS-ish. I don't know, someday maybe. Whenever Nintendo has to bend their will to the PC platform. I mean, hell, I think that's what Spider-Man's doing. Did you hear Spider-Man 2? January there, Kevin, is the PC version.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they canceled all the DLC for the game, and are just gonna put it to PC. I'm assuming they didn't make much off the game. Like, sales were good, but from what I gather from the leaks and stuff, they didn't really break much about. They didn't get much profit off of it, so it looks like they're trying to generate some of that with PC and just like cut the DLC out so it doesn't cost them or something. Which is a bit of a bummer, because they had some cool DLC planned, but oh well. With the beard, I really feel like the beard wouldn't add much. You're gonna let yours grow, you might be having an early midlife crisis. Good for you, man. Master K, let me buy the 2 terabyte Xbox. Yeah, that's kind of fun. There's a few people out there buying the new Series X model. I'm like, it's the same thing. It's just a slightly larger drive. I'm like, just buy a new stick, storage stick or whatever. Hell, they're on sale right now, the storage sticks. I was thinking of grabbing one, but yeah, it's mostly just for work. But I'm like, I'm trying to stop buying any sort of Xbox stuff if I can. But I'm like, it would help with my job, so I could keep more than like 5 games installed. But yeah. We sure smack these bugs down, Kevin.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's almost too easy.
I got my weapon just the way I want it, though.
Yeah. I don't even think we've needed to, like, really build outwards. Like, I thought we would maybe have more of an issue over there in the middle, but they've not even really made it over to these steps. Even the 2D Zeldas have performance issues. I mean, I was playing frickin'... What is it? What's the one that just came out with, what's her name? Echoes of Wisdom? I'm like, this is a 2D, or, well, I guess it's kind of 3D, but I'm like, this is a top-down Zelda game, and the frame rate's, like, tanking to 30. I'm like, what the hell? It's like, this game cannot be demanding. It looks nice, but a standalone Venom game? Yeah, but we were supposed to get the Venom DLC and other DLC, right? And I know the Venom expansion is supposed to be a big thing, but it still doesn't replace the regular game getting DLC. Because Spider-Man 1 had 3 DLC packs, and it had a spin-off expansion for Miles Morales there, so I don't know, to me it doesn't really make sense. Like, financially it makes sense, but I do think it's an odd move, and to me that kind of showcases that Sony is maybe struggling a bit more than they're letting on for some of these game costs. Because I also believe this is the tightest window they've had for like a first party game kind of making the move to PC, not including games that like launch on PC as well, but you know, they get the port over, because it's what, a year and just a little bit. That's pretty tight. Again, personally, I believe within like 2 years they'll be day and date for all their games, but we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Good for PC, though. You picked the right time to switch, Kev.
I was just a class thing. I always kind of bug my buddies that, like, oh, you're a full-grown working man, and you don't have a PC. Like, obviously, being a jerk. There's a lot of reasons to not have a PC. But
some people just love the ease of it. Of, like, you know, having a console, right?
Yeah.
And the learning curve and everything, but I get it. Like, you can get a pretty reasonable PC too. That's pretty good.
As far as I understand, and it's it was my standard and my buddy's standard, but you will get a PC that will last you a couple years. Like, as for like games coming out and that, if you go like 1500.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll save you, Garbro. I got this guy. Zelda's top-down game performance issues are disappointing. Yeah, seriously. I just like Okay, fuck off. I'm trying to save this guy's life and I can't climb a fucking staircase. Is it because there's a bug here? I'm trying to climb the stair to save this guy's life, and like it will not let me climb. I keep phasing through the ground thing here. I literally cannot get this guy. Sorry, bro. Kevin, can you come get this guy? I cannot get up to this dude. I feel like I'm a dumbass. Can he climb that?
What, this like tiger here?
Oh, he's dead now, but there was...
Yeah.
He was looking at the floor and reviving him? Okay, maybe there's a lag thing. Not where you are, but if you look to the right, there was like this tower out in the open, and the guy was on the top of it, and it just kept phasing me through the staircase. I was trying to save him, but I couldn't. This game is glitchy. No. It's buggy. It's a good way to hide the bugs, eh, Kevin?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, it is a great game if you can look past all the bugs.
Is it buggy or is it just buggy? Who's to say? Doesn't feel like hard difficulty. That's just how good we are. I think it's maps too, and like where you get to build. Like sometimes hard missions feel like hard missions, and other times it's like cakewalking.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because like right here, even where I think you're defending where I am, right? But like they are getting funneled up this ramp, and they can't get up to the other side of the wall. So it's like only 2 points that can go up. Everyone can just climb the wall and smoke them.
There is a third wall.
Oh, they are coming from that way. I didn't even notice, but...
Yeah, we have guys that are effectively kind of like bugging them out by that guy being on top of the fuel things there. It seems to cause issues for them. But yeah, it's like we have the high ground. We're just kind of screwed. Oh, hello there. Someone else is happy to see you, Kevin. Fit.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I think a Venom game would be pretty cool. My assumption, though, is because it was so break-even on Spider-Man 2, they're just kind of pushing to do the third one. Actually makes me wonder, like, are they just going to stop doing Spider-Man for a long time?
That would be sad.
Well, it's
okay,
like...
so what, like, cost-wise, there's no way it didn't sell a whack load of copies, you know what I mean? So what, is the cost just that they're putting that much into graphics and silly things?
Yeah, so it costs, like, I think the game costs, what the hell was that? And it's been like has it been several months since the leaks, or like a year since the leaks? I think it was something like the budget, the game cost like 280 million to make, and it made like 300 million something dollars. Like, it sold a lot of copies, but like didn't sell that many copies. Like, it probably sold a lot of PS5s, but like we're talking like razor thin profit margins on this thing. So the cost of production, which is weird too, because like Spider-Man 2, it's again great game and all that, loved it, but you know, it's using the same map as the first Spider-Man game, and they just added a slightly large new area to it, but it's practically the same game. Some people theorize Miles Morales' budget is included inside of that, but we don't know for sure. But yeah, basically it costs too much.
That's funny. It seems like you could cut costs on other things. You know, I don't know. Graphic shit.
It costs what it costs, right?
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, you want to make a profit. Like, if I... Like, it's great to make money instead of losing money, but it should have made a lot more, right?
Yeah.
And then Insomniac, they're going to be tied up, so they've got a new Ratchet and Clank for like 2030 something. In 2030 something, they're working on an X-Men game, and so a third Spider-Man, and they're going to be doing X-Men games and Wolverine in 2027, 6 or something like that. So yeah, it doesn't sound like.
I can't wait to play chess versus Knight.
Chess versus. Now, if they're allowed to use him, there's like a big list of X-Men they're not allowed to use.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's that? Just right issues?
Oh, it's whatever agreement they made with Disney, and Disney doesn't allow them to use certain X-Men. There's a long list. I think there's like 40 or 50 X-Men they can't use. I think Deadpool was one of them. This is not the Game Pass, sadly. Hi there, how am I doing? Doing good. Hope you're doing well. Just squashing bugs, you know how it is. This is a simple life.
I miss when games were huge, but these companies didn't realize just how big the industry could be,
Yeah.
so they wouldn't care about a lot of rights issues. There's a couple times we talked about it. It's my favorite thing. But when we were like kids, like, you know, like 10, 11, whatever, it was weird to have a video game about a movie where it wasn't completely voice acted by every actor in the movie.
I mean, hell, King Kong, the video game, that has all the actors in it.
Yeah, all of them. I love the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man games. Everybody did the voice acting for them.
Yeah, hell, Bruce Campbell had an even bigger role in the games than the movies. He was literally,
Yeah.
yeah, the narrator guy or whatever. It's wild. But at least video games, they've gotten a lot more serious now. In terms of acting and that, which I appreciate. How was my night at Halloween Land or Hellland? Hell Night? It was a lot of fun. It was a little darker than I expected. I guess next time I'll bring a flashlight, I suppose. I did get handed one, thankfully. The lady there that's running it helped me out. But I had a great time. It was a lot of fun. I mean, I did one prior, so I kind of knew what to expect, but the new location was great. I didn't drop a single cellular frame the whole time, so the connection was perfect 100% the whole way through, and yeah, it was a great time. A lot of fun. Can't complain. Yeah, ran from the zombies, zombies ran from me, or I was a zombie chasing people. This was a good time. I can't believe we still haven't gotten any of the CODs on Game Pass other than Modern Warfare. You know, it's been over a year, Kevin. None of
You know what? It's probably not the case, but I wonder if they just won't do that, because the whole thing is to not take away any player base from the new CODs.
Yeah, but they had a whole year to have added the old ones, right?
Yeah, well, it's shocking that they didn't, but like, I don't know. I think it would be hilarious if they're just not going to now.
Just not at all, because they
Why
don't
would you
impact the
want-
numbers.
Yeah, why would you want people playing Modern Warfare 3 or World at War and all that when you could be playing Black Ops, blah, 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 Battle Pass, you know?
Yeah, don't play the old ones, play the new ones. Well, the idea is to have people keep subscribed to the subscriptions. It's like a different model than just buying, right? You would think. Because you don't see Netflix doing that. It's actually a good question, like, how come Netflix can spend hundreds of millions of dollars on crappy movies, but Xbox can't stomach releasing their big games on Game Pass?
Right. Netflix is weird, though. I'm sitting here just an old man. I miss, like, mid-2010s Netflix, where it would just had everything.
Yeah.
Like, there are so many movies I go on to look at Netflix. It's like, oh no, this one's on Prime. Oh, that's on Paramount. Oh, didn't you know if you get Disney Plus, you get that one? And it's like, oh my god.
No, they all want a slice of the pie.
It makes sense, yeah, as like a business thing. But I didn't realize how good it was when just Netflix owned it. And, you know, you could watch anything on Netflix. It was all on there. Like,
We didn't know how good we had it until it was gone.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still there. You can watch Spy X Family, Kevin. I've got a new anime for you.
I've heard a little bit about that when I was finishing Attack on Titan. They advertised that one a lot because I remember watching Attack on Titan on that. What's it? Oh, jeez. Not Crave or
Crunchyroll?
or whatever. Which, yeah, which you wouldn't think sounds like anime at all, but it's like number one.
Yeah, Sony bought them.
That I'm aware of.
Yeah, they're the biggest. Sony bought them and a bunch of other... Sony's monopolizing anime streaming stuff, which is funny.
That's funny.
Yeah,
See, as for anime, I miss getting, you know, it was like, oh, this is the last season of Attack on Titan. Just kidding. Now is the part 2, you know, end of Attack on Titan. Just kidding. Here's part 1 of the, like, 2-parter end movie of Attack on Titan. You know, anyways.
That's how they get
That
you.
was one of the funniest endings, man, yeah.
The standard assault rifle? Well, we use... I think Kevin still uses this gun. I don't know. We use this because of the bullet pen on the bigger bugs is more important to us than using a smaller gun. So, like, we were trying the... What was it called? The Scout or the
Ranger
Assault?
class.
Yeah, that class. And we noticed that we were having a lot of issues killing the larger bugs. So we both went back to this class so that we could have the higher caliber to actually kill the big bugs, because we noticed other people weren't killing the big bugs and we were just getting, like, destroyed, so...
Well, and if it was, like, every now and then, there was one big bug you couldn't panic. It'd be like, whatever, but, like, those big bugs are just everywhere, right? So I'd rather just be able to kill them all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was more of a strategy choice as opposed to anything else.
Yeah. Because I will say the
that's
standard gun does look cooler. It's the layout for the G36, by the way.
Makes sense. Do you hear, like, a banjo or something?
I hear music right now, like a weird thing.
The hell is that?
Oh, I saluted 6 fallen troopers, and I don't remember doing that.
I got that too!
Okay.
Good. Now we never have to think about that again. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Well, Skybot's just doing his part. And that's what we should all be doing, is doing our part. And enlisting today! The only good bug is dead bug.
I wonder what the numbers are for this one.
I don't know. Seems to be doing fine. I thought it was so funny though when we... What were we talking about? Yeah, when I discovered that this is made from the people that make Squad and stuff, I was like, wow.
Yeah! You know, honestly, some of the colors, sure, but it doesn't look. But when you mention that, the gunplay is very Squad.
So no reason Squad can't fit on the console.
Oh yeah, that one, it is interesting. And I think Squad would do really well. I like to point that hell at least did well enough. I didn't like that game, but you know.
It's doing well that they're making their next one on console. Arma 3, 4, whatever the hell. Whatever the next ARM is, because Reforger was just a mid-tier thing to see if they could get it working. And little spritzers here. This whole game is one big bug. You know it. I feel like I got sidetracked though. What was our conversation before the assault rifle thing?
Oh, what? I was talking anime?
Oh yeah, anime. Anyways, Spy X Family.
Yeah.
I can't get enough of that show.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah, I love it. It's utterly ridiculous. So Kevin is our anime guys. Our anime guys. Kevin, how many anime shows have you watched?
I think 3.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I watched Pee Wee Molcar. I watched a little bit of some Saki T thing where he like reads minds. And then yeah, Spy X Family, I just absolutely love that show. I've watched both seasons and the movie. Yeah.
Is it still going, or?
Third season is coming, I guess.
Third season's going? Okay. Yeah, because, like, that's funny. I've only ever seen Death Note, Attack on Titan, and Hellsing.
Yeah, so Spy X Family, you can watch the first season on Netflix. The second season, you need to have Crunchyroll, and same with the movie, it's on Crunchyroll.
Okay.
Yeah. So I had to go through Amazon and set up a trial thing to try out Crunchyroll to watch the second season. I was like, damn it. If I could give you the overlay of the story, Kevin, 'cause I think someone mentioned it to you, but the father is a spy. His latest mission is to get close to someone, and the only way he can do that is by getting a child and infiltrating the school to like connect with the minister's kid or something. So he has to get a wife and a kid. So he goes, and the kid, she can read minds. So she reads that he's a spy, and she's like, that's cool, and then pretends to be smart and stuff. And then the wife is an assassin who's getting too old, and she's worried people are going to be suspicious of her for not being married. She's like 27.
It's very Japanese set.
Yeah, and then the dog can see the future.
Oh.
So she reads the mind of the dog. And then
Okay.
and they're like a fake family, but they like come together as a family or whatever. And that's the whole thing, is she's trying to like be an assassin and keep that secret. He's trying to be a spy and keep that secret. She can read minds and is trying to keep that secret. And then the dog can see the future.
So she just knows the future because of the dog? That's so weird.
Yeah, but like the future can kind of change based on things. She's like, can we change the future, dog? And dog's like, bark. And she's like, yeah. It's pretty adorable.
Oh, so the dog communicates with her too?
Not really, but like as much as a dog in a show does.
Okay.
It's one you could watch with your gal, and I think she would find it really cute. It's actually just great. And, but it's kind of like really ridiculous too, but it's sort of grounded. Like it's set against essentially the Cold War, east and west, like Germany essentially. Yeah. The stakes are always so high, but yet so low, and yeah, it's very entertaining actually.
Oh, so they are in Germany.
No, it's got like a new name, but it's the east and
It's
the
got a
west.
name. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And there's like,
That's a funny thing.
Another thing.
Oh, sorry.
The wife's brother works for the Gestapo.
Oh, okay.
So he works for the secret police, but he doesn't want his sister to know. And
Okay. So everyone's keeping secrets. Is that half the fun of it?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So he's part of the secret police. I'm just like, this is ridiculous.
That's cute.
Yeah. So any questions?
I always got a kick out of that with a lot, and I mean a lot of animes, and how when they depict like Western cultures, it's often German. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, even Attack on Titan, a lot of it's based off Germany. There's even the point that the really cool commander, a dude literally named him after Erwin Rommel, which is like, that's kind of a funny choice. But like, there was even one anime my buddy showed me where it's this really sweet girl, someone will probably know the name of it, but like, she's like missing both her arms, so she got like robotic arms or something, and I was seeing that like, she was in the war, and now she's trying to like adapt to normal society and all that, and it has a cut in the war, and they're the good guys, and they're in the full gray German uniforms, and when the bad guys come up, they're in the Brody helmets. You know, like our helmets, and it was kind of like, lol, it's another one. You know, anyways. Yeah.
But the real war, guys.
Is the likes on this stream?
Is the war gets the YouTube algorithm. So be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great, donation's cool. Consider becoming a channel member like Far Down did. Thanks for becoming a channel member. Channel member gift and the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also Dad Amazon store affiliate link. World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft, they could drop on console if they had it prepared, but otherwise it would take them like years to get a port of World of Warcraft ready. So.
I think that would be awesome though, but
it's got controller support. I think it's a matter of when as opposed to if, right? It's a waiting game. But yeah, the anime stuff, I was just like, yeah, I kind of tried the show there, and I was just, oh, where'd that bug come from? I was just really surprised at how like serious it was, and it's like, we've got to keep the peace, and like really violent too, like it's really bloody, and
There are just some good stories. Like being like a kid, like high school, it was interesting because everybody was like the Dragon Ball Z and all that. And for whatever reason, I just didn't click with it myself. I wasn't a big watcher of like Dragon Ball and Yu-Gi-Oh, but that is pretty like consensual loved amongst our age group.
I think our age group loves cartoons.
Yes, see, that's funny because I love cartoons myself, but like I watch like Family Guy all the time and all that, right?
But like we grew up with cartoons, but you notice like some of the big stuff right now, like, well, not right now specifically, but like BoJack Horseman was huge, and like there's all these anime shows that really, not just anime, but also like, you know, our Western animation stuff too is.
Yes, yeah, a big cartoon team, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, what I always thought was neat was a couple animes I did really get into was not just because I do know people that they just love anything anime. And it's like, no, the couple of animes I watched, it was great stories. I would say that's a great story, but you know, like Death Note and Attack on Titan, I thought they were just wonderful stories, whether it was live action, Western, Eastern style drawings, whatever. Like, it was just really well done.
I only watched the live action Netflix Death Note.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think somebody was talking about that. I never saw it myself, so I don't know.
I thought you were a big fan of William Dafoe.
I think Defoe's awesome, but yeah, I wouldn't just watch anything he's in.
I mean, he's like the creature in it, from what I remember. All the American cartoons are comedies. That is a problem, actually, is that they're all comedies. Anything but Callisto. We'll never do Callisto.
Oh, one funny thing actually talking about animes and that. I saw this one thing that the Attack on Titan city or whatever with like the wall around it, it's based off of this town in Germany. I can't remember what it's called. But like obviously you can go there and it looks almost exactly the same, and like the structure style and all that, and it's really old. But there are people complaining that a lot of the people going there are huge Attack on Titan fans. So there's these ancient walls and all that. Well, not ancient, but really old walls with like, you know, "We love you, Armin," and like these anime characters like carved into it. It's just, I got such a laugh out of that, you know.
Well, at least they're fans of this place, I guess. That's good for tourism.
Right. Very good material. I love the idea that if you can tell one of these architects, you know, yeah, your house will last 500 years, but, you know, eventually it's going to get graffitied on
by the Japanese. Oh, they were our allies, right?
Yeah, right?
Oh, fuck.
Funny stuff.
Anime stuff. I do find that really weird about the animes, is that they seem to really love being set, kind of like you mentioned Germany, but like European places, but then it's always like Japanese culture, but in European. It's almost like they like to inject themselves into any place but where they're from. Not to say that there's not lots like based around Japan, but that just seems to be what I watch, seems to be where they're injected their culture into other places, and it's just fascinating.
I
like really neat
depictions on other cultures though. Like one of my favorite memes is the American, the Japanese think you are, and it's all these like super buff like American like depictions, you know, like the American flag T-shirt, but he drives a motorcycle and he's been in the army for 30 years and he's rich now, you know, and it's like, yeah, no Americans like that.
No. But it's like, it's not a bad thing at all. It's just really fascinating though, because they seem to like. And I think it's usually some creator goes to some place on vacation, goes, "Oh, cool, like this place," and then it becomes like a show. It's just neat.
Yeah, you know.
Whereas like a lot of, I would say, American stuff is like based in America with American culture, value stuff, and same here in Canada too, right? Like a lot of our stuff is Canada based in Canada.
But ours is. What I think is funny is I haven't seen a lot of super exaggerated Canadian things here. You know what I mean? Oh my god, I fucking lava.
I'll save you.
Right? Like, Thank you, sir. My hero.
No problem.
Holy,
Don't walk in the
everyone.
lava there, dumbass.
Yeah, I gotta get out
Can we
of
walk
there.
across that, or is that not... That's not
Yeah, I don't
walkable,
think
is
we
it?
can go across. No.
I mean, some of it looks kind of like you could, but...
I'm trying to get across here, though.
We gotta backtrack, I think. It looks like there's a bridge of rock over there where... No, that guy died. Now, did he die from the lava? Or did he die from the bugs?
No, we can go across here, okay. Oh,
Nope, my guy's screaming! Did you hear the howls?
Yeah.
Okay, apparently...
Okay, yeah, so, like, the constant joke, when the aliens invade the planet, 9 times out of 10, because it's a Hollywood movie, it's in America.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, like, I've seen big events happen in Canadian shows, but it's never like, oh, you know, like the aliens touch down in Canada or something.
No. Did you make it?
No, I'm actually being revived right now. Or I'm in a constant state of being revived.
You guys in your Callisto DLC. Best Canadian cartoon, 16 or Total Drum Island. 16 was the bomb, dude. You guys got that in America?
16's awesome.
I love the zombie movie for 16. Like the what is that? The end of the show? 16. How come they haven't drummed that back up?
That was hilarious. The little zombie movie, and they had the nerdy kid or whatever who like finally pulls out the lightsaber, and whatever. He's like, I've been trading with this since I was a young Padawan, and he starts cutting down all the zombies. Just hilarious.
I didn't know 16 made it out of here. Stay off my hovercraft, bugs. I kind of want to get out and save people, but I'm sort of stuck in the carcasses. There's a lot of people we could be saving, but, Alright, well, we have 18 seconds left anyway, so...
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's too late to go save people now. Sucks to suck for these guys. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised Canadian stuff gets out of the country ever. Our best comedy was Corner Gas. So...
Really? See,
what do you think?
Agree with this one.
Oh, I got Crash.
Trailer Park Boys. I think that is Canada's show.
You know, in the modern era, you'd hear a lot of what's that one show called? Where they Georgie, but not that one, but the one where they.
Oh, sure. I know what the hockey one or whatever.
Yeah, not that one though, but the one that came before that.
Kenny Letter.
Kenny Letter. Yeah, that one you hear breaking out of Canada quite a bit.
See, that's funny. I just I haven't even seen that one. I've been told it's really good. Like, I've talked to a lot of Americans who are like, oh, Trailer Park Boys or this and that. I even had one guy like, oh, is it like Trailer Park Boys? And I was like, a lot of the things in it, it's like being broke. And that's one of the reasons I really love that show, is because, you know, not exactly that, but I knew people doing stupid stuff, people stealing stuff and trying to sell it, and just, you know, like being broke in the hood. The show is very relatable.
Kevin
connected to that. Well, and like a lot of the stuff, like that first season when Julian's walking through his trailer, man, his couch we had, his lamp we had, one of the jackets Ricky wears, I had that exact jacket, but for a child. You know, like, I don't know, man. It is so Canadian.
To me, at least for Western Canada, I think Corner Gas is like the quintessential
Corner Gas
Canadian
is
comedy.
Great, and it's probably, well, it's like safer for the family. You know what I mean? It's not like Trailer Park Boys is really raunchy, but like Corner Gas, you could show to anybody. It's cleaner fun. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's very wholesome, but it is like, it's a show about nothing going on and nowhere, and it's just because it's all like prairie and stuff. It just kind of hits the Canadian beats. How their town hates that other town, and they all spit on the floor and stuff. It's just, to me, that's such a Canadian type of show. And the movie was a big deal too. I went and saw the movie when they had the police officer guy. That actor was there at the screening for it. It was really neat.
That is cool.
The Magic School Bus, is that Canadian?
I wouldn't doubt it.
It makes sense.
That was the funny thing. We've talked about it before, but that's where I always felt way more connected with Americans than like the couple British guys I've talked to, because they know a lot of our media. We obviously know all their media, but like the couple things I've tried talking to about with like a lot of our friendly Brits, I just no connection in media other than like what Doctor Who.
You didn't grow up
You know?
watching Coronation Street?
No.
You just weren't a very cultured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That and Frasier. I just you weren't a funny man without it. I don't know.
Dude, I watched so much fucking Coronation Street with my mom all over like my years growing up. I know.
Is it a soap opera or is it just really highbrow?
It's a soap opera.
It's a soap opera. Okay, well then hey, you're watching a soap opera. That's all.
Crazy stuff happens on that street, dude.
That's hilarious.
Crazy
well,
stuff.
It's like my one buddy I tell you about or whatever. He grew up with his grandma. They like raised him and all that. And he watched that Days of Our Lives, and he was joking that he's seen seasons upon seasons, and a couple times he'll go over to like visit and bring his kids for her to like hang out with. He said the last time he was there, there was a character they brought back that he didn't see when he was a kid. And he was like, oh, they brought him back, and his grandma was instantly, yeah, this happened, you know, and like he knew what he was talking about.
Yeah.
You know, like yeah, just hilarious to hear.
There's that one. There's Midsummer, when the grandmother was getting there that last year when I was visiting. We just watched a fuck ton of Midsummer Murders. I've seen so many fucking people die in so many ways, Kevin. I was like, people go there to die. Like, if you lived in Midsummer, you or someone you know was likely murdered.
That's funny.
The thing that kills me about that show too is like it ran, like I think it's ongoing still actually, but like the first guy was there for like well over a decade, and then they replaced him with a guy that looks like almost exactly the same as the first dude. And sometimes I get confused and I'm like, what the fuck? They say in the show he's his cousin, but like the actors are not related at all or anything, I guess, and I'm like, they look the exact same. It's weird.
I always thought that was some of those shows. Watching all my sports and that, right? They always have the commercials for the new show on dying cable TV.
It's in its twilight years, Kevin. That's more respectable.
Oh, that's all right. But they have a new one about lifesavers or whatever on the beach. I think that's the title.
You're talking about the one with Pamela Anderson?
No. Well, there's that one, right? But they have a brand new one, and I don't think it's like the same thing because it's super serious, you know, like Law and Order or something. Like,
but they say, oh, you know what? I think I've seen an ad for that.
Have you seen? Yeah. But like, I was looking at it, and I was watching NFL game with my gal. And I was like, you know, it's so funny that they're taking probably what would be an extremely boring job with, like, don't get me wrong, you'd save
lives
here or there. Someone would be stupid and go out, or maybe someone accidentally gets washed by the current. But, you know, like, every week, like, you know, oh my God, we need like 15 boats out here. If we don't do this, 25 people are gonna die. Like,
the stakes have never been higher.
Yeah, you know, it's just like, it's silly.
Baywatch. Not the new one, but the original is called Baywatch. Took me a while.
Yeah, but I've never seen that, no. But I always understood that was just like, oh, look how pretty we all are or something. Like, as to any actual story, I don't know.
Yeah, probably. Boomerang? What's Boomerang? Little English town with homicide rates higher than Detroit. People just fucking die in that city, dude. Well, it's not even a city, it's like a small, like, I don't know if you could call it a town. It's probably like a hamlet or something, right? Like, it's like the English countryside, but people fucking, they die. You know, what was that? Like, what's the one with McFarlane there where it's like, people die at the fair. Million ways to die in the West?
A million ways to die in the West, yeah.
People die at the fair. Yeah, people die in that town, dude. I watched one episode, there's like one woman gets murdered because somebody used bunny hair in their car or something to kill them. I was like, what? Oh, okay. I gotta do the fun theory thing, which I think I might have brought up at one point or another. There's a theory that it's the wife of the first guy that actually was killing everyone, and he just covers for her as the lead detective in the town.
See, that would be a spectacular story, actually. You know?
Because she always comes and she's like, she'll randomly be in the episode and she'll give him the inspiration, kind of like House, you know, would randomly get it, to go and solve the murder. And everyone was like, oh, you know, she's killing people, and he just telling him, and he goes and, like, covers it up. So she's been killing everyone. Johnny Bravo. I've heard of that one. I've also heard of you guys liking the stream. Oh, too telegraphed on there, I guess. I gotta be more creative. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gifting? What? The Patreon option and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also that Amazon store affiliate link. You know how it goes. Yeah. Now you got me motivated to go and like look up Canadian cartoons that we've done. I'm sure there's more probably you don't think of. What the fuck just happened? I just died. I just like explode. You ever have that in this game where you just kind of explode out of nowhere?
Yeah, I've often wondered what that was. What was like a bug or something?
It's probably like a big bug explosion and you just don't think about it. Where do I take the capsule? Oh, I take it over there? Okay.
Yeah, back down, yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of running, Kevin. That's a lot of running. Hate Kev. That's funny. Interesting, cool game. Yeah, we love our Starship Troopers. I've been enjoying streaming this one. We've gotten, I think, probably more than you would have expected us to do, right, Kevin?
Yeah, actually, I figured this would be a stream or two. I had a feeling you would like this one. That's where I was glad you did. But
I'm just having a ball of fun with it. All these empty canisters. It's just like utterly ridiculous in the best of ways. And it's kind of easy too. I don't know how to describe it, but like it's really easy to stream this because you're just like it's pretty laid back. Like it's full on Carnage. There's always something on your screen, but I think it follows the old Battlefield rule really well, where something interesting should be happening every 5 seconds. Whether that's like explosions or chaos or something in the distance, or you know bugs exploding or people running, like just always something happening. So are we going outside?
Take some. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go. But you know, I think you're 100% right, man. It takes some brain power, but not a whole lot. Like you can chat and not have to focus a lot. You're not hurting your team because just shooting the bugs is what you need to be doing.
Yeah. It's low brain power, but high bug squishing power. Oh, thanks to donation there, Mike. It's called a bug. Yeah, it is. Actually, speaking of impressively long Canadian things, can you believe Heartland's still going on?
Who? What?
Heartland?
Heartland? Oh, the country show?
Yeah.
Or whatever? Oh.
It's been going on for like 20-something years?
That's wild.
Like, they have a permanent place in High River that's like the diner where everything is shot there, I guess? Like, dude, that's crazy. I guess that's a bit of a soap opera, I would imagine. Donut County. That game is really, really cool. I don't think I could ever get away with doing a video on that one, but like they just added it to Game Pass, guys. It's really, well, they re-added it, I guess. So it's an indie game, but it's like you move a hole in the ground and objects fall into that hole. And the more objects that fall into the hole, the bigger your hole gets and the bigger the objects you can eat. And it's just sort of like this little indie thing, and you go to all these different parts across town just like trying to eat as much as you can. And yeah, it's a pretty easy gamer score, pretty easy 1,000, but it's just kind of a nice, fun little cozy game if you've never played it. Yeah. Is this one on Game Pass? Starship Troopers? Fuck, you could add to that like so much. I try to make it pretty blatant when something's on Game Pass, or at least, you know, I try to, like a big Game Pass logo on the screen and stuff. But I think people are curious. I also think that's a problem Xbox has, where people expect everything to be on Game Pass. But, you know, that's what it is, right? Do you think there's a website that exists that goes over all of the best base building strategies?
That would be funny. I wouldn't doubt it though. There's probably somebody with their video of like, this is the standardized base.
'Cause I don't know, have you noticed that some of the base designs seem to copy the same... Like, I get that there's only so many designs you can make, but some of them seem to literally copy the same flow. Like, this bunker design seems to be something I see quite a few times, but I feel like the bunkers aren't very effective compared to regular traditional walls.
I think the bunkers have more health. I don't see them blow up as much, but the issue I have with the bunkers is the bugs get over it quicker. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't take long for the bodies to pile up, yeah.
I've also
But
seen
no,
the
I'd
electric
actually too.
base around the main thing being used a lot, but I'm surprised we never used the electric fences on the outer walls. You get what I mean?
Yeah. No, I have to agree. I do wonder if it's getting kind of standardized.
Well, the flow of any tower defense game is eventually you try to find better strategies in that online, but... I'm starting to notice a few of the designs seem to be getting pretty, like... I kind of like... Usually in this type of game, I would be building things, but I just sort of let other people do that. So that's the new updates for this game. I haven't seen anything specifically coming out for this game updates-wise. Have you, Kevin? Like...
No, not that, like, I know.
I think they're just
The top.
working on fixing bugs. Yeah, I haven't heard of anything major right off the bat. I mean, it just launched a week ago, right?
Yeah.
So, we'll see, but, yeah. Well, I would imagine the first day, because I don't know if you noticed, but there's no lag anymore. So I think the first day was trying to fix the servers, like make sure there was enough servers for people. And then I would imagine right now they're probably working on like a patch to try to fix like crashing and stuff like that. If I had to take a guess at it. But I haven't gotten any emails about it. Because usually I get like the press releases on this game, so I haven't heard anything yet. But yeah, I guess, I don't know, did you notice that, Kevin? Like it's not lagging anymore when you're playing, it's running fine?
I didn't think it had bad animation myself for a bit there, but yeah, its performance is good. The crashing, which is funny, the first day we had not a single
No
crash,
crashes.
and a couple times we played after a few, but like so far I've only crashed one time at the end of a match.
I feel like the crashing almost started because of maybe a quick update or something. Because like the first couple of days it was one crash, right? And
Yeah.
yeah. So that's as far as I know so far on this one. Anyways, it'd be cool. You know, I could probably, if they add like a new map or something, I think we could do a stream around that later on. Would probably be fine.
I think this will just forever be X in the streaming rotation.
I mean, it's a small enough install size, right? Like it's 15 gigs or something?
Yeah, you could dump it, reload it anytime.
Yeah. Like, to me, it's a very comfortable install size where I could literally just keep it on my hard drive, but I could also uninstall and reinstall, like, in, like, what, half hour or something? So, not a big deal. So I always tell companies, it is so important to keep your install sizes down. As much as I want to live in a fantastical world where you can download a full game in, like, 5 seconds, it's just not,
Yeah.
you know, just not a thing yet. Sadly. We're not there yet. But I will have a smile on my face one day when I get like multi-gigabit internet and download something really quick. Ah, fuck, I almost saved this guy. Could I possibly get some slight cover outside of our wall here while I revive this dude?
I need ammo for real.
I just keep getting like...
You know what's funny for this base design? It doesn't seem to be working too well.
That's what I was saying, it's the bunkers, dude. They just like break down and the bugs get right in. See that in the front area? The bunker's right gone. Limited oh, I forgot. We're not doing horde defense, so we only have so many lives, eh?
Yeah.
People need to stop reviving themselves and wait until they can get, like, revived. Wait, we can repair things, can't we?
Yes.
Because it's not, like... Yeah, why are we repairing this? You still enjoy the game a bunch? We do, too. Quite a bit. Hell, I've done 4 streams of this. I think Kevin's been in 3 of them.
What?
Wait, were you there? You weren't there the
I think
first
I've
night,
been
were you?
in every single one.
Were you in all 4?
One I don't know about. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Which one did we have Mitchell in? The second or the third one?
Second one.
Has Kevin been in all of them, guys? I can't remember. I mean, I could go check, but...
I'm pretty sure I am.
Yeah. I mean, I don't doubt it, but I'm just... Yeah. Life's all a bit of blur right now. I'm very exhausted. I had jelly legs today out for my walk. Jelly legs. It was actually funny, because I was like, man, I shouldn't have went to the gym the other day. I mean, I'll be stronger because of it, but still, it was like, holy crap. I haven't felt like this for a while, and it's not like I'm training for anything. So the dropship is through the back, Kevin.
Oh, is it through the tunnel?
Yeah, through the tunnel. Let the wall slow him down.
Oh my god, this design, dude, it's killing me.
Game of this game? I don't think this is game of the year, but it's pretty fun.
You think they'll try to throw Warhammer in there?
I could see Warhammer actually being, well, it's kind of technically a weak year for like game of the year. It's probably gonna be Astrobot for most people. Yeah, I think Astrobot's got a really strong showcase for it. American or Canadian bacon? Well, Canadian bacon is ham, and then we also have bacon.
Yeah.
So it is a little different to compare them. So are you talking about like Canadian like bacon or like Canadian bacon? Because there is a difference. And it's all about like the cuts and stuff, but anyways. Yeah. Game of the year. Because like last year we had like what, Baldur's Gate and
Easy choice. Yeah.
Easy choice. For me it's harder too because I don't include remasters and remakes in my game of the year stuff or top 10 stuff. Like, cause like Silent Hill 2 was pretty freaking great. And you know, Final Fantasy Part 2, 7 Part 2 is obviously pretty great, but you know, it's a remake and not a lot of big mighty titles out there. Because like normally in a regular like high competitive year, I don't know if I'd think of Warhammer as being a game of the year, but this year it's like it's a competitor, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah. All bacon is good, but some bacon is better. Yeah. I do. Our beef is what we pride ourselves in here, though, if you guys were wondering where I live. Yeah, the Alberta beef is
It's
pretty
funny because I've never been anywhere else to try a steak and be like, oh, this sucks. But yeah, it's all I ever hear is that, oh, Alberta for our beef. And I've heard it from other people visiting. Like, it's not just like an at-home
Yeah, no.
thing, you know? Yeah.
So this past year, I've been in a couple Canadian cities, but the beef isn't as good. And in the US, I find the beef not as good. It's weird because it's like normally I don't have that for other types of things, but no, our beef is actually pretty.
Well, what I understand is we have much higher standards for our food.
Yeah, there is that too. Our milk is like really. I think that's across Canada is the milk thing. Because I know what was it, Trump was trying to get our country to open up about milk stuff, and I was like, no, I don't want disgusting, like less processed milk here. It's like, why would we do that? Victory. It's just like me with my fridge water thing. I feel like such a snob.
That's funny. I don't know. I can drink tap water. It's not like a shutdown, but like what was it? I was doing a landscaping gig for a summer there, and we were just dying of thirst. We ended up drinking out of the hose out of the side of a house. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Like, I honestly, I feel like if you can only drink one type of water, it's because you've never been in a position where you had to drink another. Not saying that anyone would. But you know what I mean. But I don't know. I actually have found myself in like the last 2 years. I get bottled water.
Dude, okay.
Now.
So now you need to get a fridge that has filtered water, and then you won't go back to. I'm not even
That's
kidding.
Hilarious.
It's like I can drink from the tap because our tap water here is actually like really filtered.
Yeah.
But like it tastes so much better.
Well, I've actually been getting in like with the bottled water with taste because like my gal, she'll just pick up the compliments water. I think it tastes like tap water. If you were to take your water bottle and hold it under the sink, boom, compliments water.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I get that Pure Life water, and my girlfriend hates it, and I'm like, well, what?
It tastes weird. Oh no, Pure
Really?
Life. Wait. Which one's Pure Life?
Oh,
Who does Pure Life? Sorry, I'm thinking. I don't like Dasani, and I don't think it's called Pure Life, but I think it's a different name.
Aquafina one or whatever.
Aquafina. Yeah, I don't think I like that one. Pure Life. I'd have to look at the bottle. I think Pure Life is what I used to drink before I moved to filter.
It's got like the 3 people jumping on it or whatever.
Okay, that I haven't seen before.
I know they sell it at Costco, so it's probably.
Okay, if it's the one they sell at Costco, that's the one I
Yeah.
used to drink. That's really good water. Sorry, I totally mixed up on that one, but yeah, Kirkland's not bad either. But like,
see, I don't think I've had the Kirkland water. Maybe I have.
that one's not bad, but the Pure Life one is way better. Pure Life is the best one that's not filtered, but yeah, and when you try filtered water, you'll probably really get into it. It's not like I can't drink other water, but it's like,
yeah.
I have the luxury of I'll fill my bottle on the fridge and I'll have good filtered water, like right here, guys. Jug of it. Yeah. I think it's more of a I have the option of filtered water, so I will, you know, indulge in that when I can. Yeah, I always love my story of being the Nestle water. Yeah, I love Nestle because is Nestle the one that does Pure Life? Because that's probably the better water, but they take our water and then sell it back to us. This is comical. I always thought the concept of that was funny. But yeah, I always love the story where I'm talking about the gal. That one gal. She's so nice to like bring me water, but she like pours it from like the tap. I thought she was going to the fridge, and she just goes to the tap and fills. And I was like, it's like, thanks, but like, you know, probably didn't have a filter in the fridge or something, even though it was a filtered fridge. I was like, for fuck's sakes. I was like, if she really cared, she would have filtered that water for me from the fridge there. Okay, what are we doing? Okay, so we're doing refinery. So I'm totally sidetracked here. Yeah, Pure Life is Nestle. Okay, so that's the better one. Yeah. There we go. But I don't remember there being 3 people jumping on it, but I haven't bought in a long time. Because, again, I've moved to the, you know, the filtered water there.
Yeah.
It could change your life, Kevin.
I'll never go back.
Same with the ice spheres? Dude. There's certain things when you upgrade your life in certain weird ways where you just kind of get stuck on having to have that kind of thing just because you appreciate it so much. Like ice spheres, do you ever need that kind of thing? Probably not, but man, I can't live without them.
I actually couldn't tell you, like, what, the type of ice cube or something?
It's a sphere, so it melts slower.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But now it's like, forever, I will need a fridge that does that, or my life just won't feel right. Same with, like, my car. Now I have to have, like, a sunroof and stuff. I'm like, that's a higher level of living. It costs more to maintain. But I've come to expect this sort of living. There's a lot of bugs. kind of a little worried about our group here. These tigers are terrifying. See guys, this is why we pick the higher caliber assault rifle, or LMG here, so I can saw through these fucking tiger bugs.
Yes.
I just killed 3 of them. Other people, their lower caliber stuff, it can't pierce that, so.
And that's probably running to you so you can kill it, you know?
Yeah, seriously. Okay, do we got the thing going here? Is this working, or is it repaired? I'll repair this. Ice Sphere is next level. It changes my life every day. I put it in my drink. I feel better than other people. You can feel better than other people too. By liking the stream. Oh!
See that one coming.
Subscribing's great donations. Cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gifting? No way. The Patreon option, the Discord for those stream alerts, and the Amazon store play link. Continue, Kevin.
Oh gee, I was taken away.
I told you I needed to work on it, so I got you there.
You delivered.
Something about being better than other people. Crushed ice. Now, crushed ice is cool, but like sphere ice, that's special. They're like little grenades if they are like iced well, so they're like. Sometimes they're perfect spheres, and sometimes they've got like a tip, and I'm like, grenade! And yeah, they're fucking awesome. Yeah. So anyways, it'll change your life. It's lifestyle creep is what it is.
The base is under attack.
You know, it's strangely calm now, Kevin.
Now, yeah, after everything.
After fighting like 3 tiger. Fucking. Actually, what are they called? They have a name, don't they? Like specific. Arachnids? Yeah, they're called the.
Yeah, I think they're the Arachnids.
Yeah, okay.
Aren't they?
Their lost planet is the Acrids. They have a specific like group name. See, look at the tigers are just mowing through people over there. But yeah, that's why we picked the LMG. It's like, sure, it dances around a lot more, but it actually kills those big scary bugs. Oh, come on, we only need one more freaking thing over here. What's the hold up on this? Did they add music to this? Because I feel like this music wasn't here in like the first couple days.
I've heard a couple, like, yeah, little song rhythms or whatever I never heard before.
Oh, it's cooling down. Switch mission to exterminate Arachnids. Why? We only need one more refinery thing. Why would we switch the mission at this point? That just sounds stupid. You want to do that?
Game thinks we can't do it.
No, somebody voted that. Like they.
Oh.
Yeah. Crush where it makes the ice slushy. Like it's cool, but like. I don't know, man. Sphere's just where it's at. I prefer this over Helldivers. I have a lot more fun playing this than Helldivers. I don't. Do we even? No, we did one stream of Helldivers. Kevin wasn't there, but I did one stream of it.
Yeah. I thought that was going to be one you were going to stream, especially after I played. But I was like, oh, and then yeah.
Just kind of never did. I think the issue for me was I played it one time. And I felt like I got tired of it because it was just the same maps over and over again. And the next week they added more planets, but the first week it was just the same 2 planets over and over and over again. I was just sick of it.
That's funny. It's all right. What drove me nuts, and it's funny because I hate it's the same answer everybody else gives, but like when they started nerfing weapons, and that's what drives me nuts. Because I even heard in the new update for Warhammer, they're like, oh, they nerfed these weapons.
I heard that too.
And my thing is nerfing to me, it should be a balancing thing for competitive games. I'm not gonna lie, I never get competitive over. Actually, if I was to nerf anything, it would be the PvP for Warhammer, but like for anything PvE, this, Helldivers, the storyline in Warhammer, I don't care. I actually want overpowered things. For me, difficulty should be like the amount of enemies I have to kill, or like a larger health bar on a boss. But yeah, I never like, oh wow, everybody's using this gun, but better nerf it. You know, it's like, why? It's not competitive to me.
A lot of companies, they do that because they feel people are progressing too quickly.
Oh, but whatever, you know, like, and that's where it feels cheap to me, because I don't know, call me old school, but I don't care about progression. Like, that's the one thing, is I beat Space Marine, and like my one buddy was like, well, why aren't you playing more? I was like, well, because I feel like I've done everything there is to do, and you don't like it, and I kind of love your quote. I say that all the time, but not every game you have to play for forever. No. Space Marines was a really great game. I thought it had a really good storyline. I would tell people to check out Space Marine. It's really great, but like, this style of the game, I don't feel like I have to play it for forever. You know what I mean?
You always remind me that I need to go back and get that last like multiplayer achievement for like playing, winning X amount on
our games, yeah.
One of the modes.
And one last thing, sorry, my one buddy was arguing of like, oh well, you know, that's the one thing he likes for certain games, like have like battle passes and that. I was like, yeah, but you don't need it for these type of games.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I actually,
it's funny.
I hate what battle passes have done for how I play COD, because like when I finish a battle pass in COD, I feel like there's nothing left for me to do in that game. Even if I'm enjoying it, I'll just drop it until like the next season.
Yeah. Well, nothing will be ever funnier to me than the old reasons we play COD, where hey, here's Modern Warfare 1, 2, 3, World at War, all that stuff, and you're just gonna play it till the next COD came out. Hardly any DLC content, hardly anything, you know what I mean? You were just playing it because it was a fun game. And it is funny that attitude, I've noticed it a lot, that people will declare a really played game dead because it doesn't have support or new content coming out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's that, yeah, everyone's been conditioned to, oh, something always needs to be coming out for this game to be playable. Which is really interesting.
I actually find strategy-wise, the smartest thing a company can do is to release a game and then have a fresh content the week after, and then that lets you get away with not doing content for a while. Because psychologically, people are like, oh, there's something fresh right away. Which is fascinating. But like, you know, like Gears 1, I used to just play that for fun, like hours and hours.
All the multiplayer, Halo 3, did you ever wonder when the next, you know, live thing was coming out for Halo 3? It wasn't a thing then. You know?
It was, oh my god, there's a new backpack out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you just, hey, let's play Halo 3.
6 hours of downloading 300 megabits. My life. Oh, they lost the canister?
It was just interesting.
Oh, dude, I was right beside that guy.
Helldivers is neat, though. There was a couple other things, though. Like, they brought out the mech, and, like, I love that mech. That's all I would ever do. I would actually probably play it more if I could be in the mech constantly. But I hate that I can only call it down twice a match. Because the minute I'm not in that mech anymore, I'm not having fun.
That's a problem. Kevin is acting odd. What happened to you, Kevin? In the top left corner of the screen, it says Kane22 is acting odd. Do you see that on your screen?
No, it doesn't.
What have you been doing, Kevin?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Huh. That's kind of funny.
To the Federation?
Yeah. Did you not recite your prayers to the Emperor?
Right.
Yeah. I think the game's not loud enough. Or maybe Kevin's not loud enough. I don't know.
One of the two.
The zombie stream. I'm glad you have fun, Thomas. I hope you're feeling better. I did, if you go back and watch it, I forgot to die when I got turned into a zombie, but if you watch the end of the stream, it's timestamped too, the last, I think, 15 seconds or so. I do a very dramatic death for you, so enjoy. And my back and leg kind of hurt after doing that, so there you go. Yeah. There you go. the one girl that didn't want to be on film. Yeah, that was really weird. So I went back and looked at the stream today, and I kind of like blurred her out a bit. But like, she's in it for like less than a minute, and I came across her twice. I really couldn't understand. Like, maybe she thought I was specifically following her and filming her or something, but I don't know.
Without knowing her, and like honestly, without knowing her at all, I would have to guess that something deeper
something
than just
else
being
is going on.
film. Yeah, something else. Yeah.
Because it was really weird to me. Because I did go back and I blurred her out of it or whatever with the tool.
Yeah.
I don't know if that does anything, but I was just like, it was just weird. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's how far we have to go for the war.
You just noticed? I was like, fuck my life. Is there a way to like skip this objective? How did that guy vote to do that? Is there like a... Because I'm like, dude, that mission kind of sucks. Because it's just so far. There's no way to skip this thing. I think we're gonna lose before we...
Yeah, people just dying trying to get over there.
It's such a far gap. Yeah. So there you go. Anyways, it was really weird. But, you know, that's life. But I was, like I said, I kind of... He'll track her down so you can apologize using your social engineering. That's a great idea, Filet. Fuck. Anyways, I've done my due diligence there, wasting my time doing a blur effect on it, but it's pretty weird. Everyone else always seems so cool about it. Like they find it kind of funny, but I don't know. Like, I mean, I even do little theme music. I'll be like bum 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 bum. Yeah, I don't know. Things are strange. Oh, we're not gonna make this. We are so dead, Kevin. I'm bleeding out, digging deeper. On Rocky Raccoon's copy. Wish I had some stems. We haven't even built the refinery yet? Dude.
Oh yeah, no, we're doomed. Like, I'm actively trying to fight my way over here, and I can't. I'm perched on a rock, like, total defense mode right now.
They're trying to throw me into the lava, these things. I think they need to double our forces. Okay, I've made it to the refinery, Kevin. I don't know how you're doing. Oh, that's you on a rock over there. I see you. What's up, dude? Oh. Alright, let's build this thing. Oh, fuck my life.
I'm doomed.
Could you imagine trying to get a canister across this?
Right?
Alright, it's filling. We need to somehow get 5 of these all the way over there. While the bugs keep spawning, while there's no ammo anywhere. That's the other thing too, they like starve you for bullets. Like I wasted like half a mag, which is like hundreds of bullets. And then we'd have to get over there. Ugh. Is that a tiger there? Actually, I think you've got a great idea standing on that rock, Kevin, because you can kind of like keep them distracted and mow them down a bit. Oh,
Try. It's just weird because there's like certain rocks I can get onto that they have problems with, and other ones that like.
they just walk right over.
Yeah, what's it? Tiger? Yeah, just Spartan jump up or something.
It's all about the nav pathing for those bugs, right? What they're programmed to
But it's
do.
funny. I've been trying to fight my way over to the ore, and now I have to run back because I'm completely out of ammo.
I've got 100 bullets left, and these tigers are mowing down this refinery. The refinery is gone. Fuck my life. We lost this so badly. There's more tigers? This is impossible, dude. I'm dead. The green blood doesn't burn me? It's not alien. Alien with that. Did you see they're releasing a VHS version of Alien? The new one? So
Are they?
silly. It's just a marketing gimmick, but it's kind of dumb. Like, I don't know. Is there like a second refinery we could build that's like not super far away? Oh, well, we have two options, Kevin. We can do B or A, but B is equally as far. I also feel like we have too many people back at base not doing anything, but also then we'd lose our base, so... Huh. Yeah, I don't know about this, man.
No, we're gonna fail this. I think I'm just gonna hold the fort till the objective changes or not. I bet you they haven't even built it over there for the poor guy that actually makes it.
We're running out of lives. Well, we had built it, and then 6 tigers spawned, and they destroyed it in like half a second, so... Yeah. Limiting player resources and have fun. Oh, Doom Eternal? Doom Eternal is exhausting to play because you run out of resources and stuff. Oh, somebody that's really smart on our team. Play some ammo on this bridge. Nice. Huh. Good. But yeah, we're good. We got like what, 6 lives left? This is the time, Kevin.
Yeah.
All the bugs are dead. There's just bug corpses here. This is our moment. The liquid is filling.
I'll give it another shot. Oh, you're all the way over there. Oh god.
Yeah, all the bugs were dead for a second. They're starting to spawn again, but you know. We need to do this 5 more times. Look at hell, dude. Ugh.
Oh my god, you will get a kick out of this. The ore
They
thing
blew
is
it up!
still usable right outside the base.
What?
Yeah, right outside the base. See the original ore thing? I'm mining ore with it right now.
Like yellow ore?
Is it specific? Because I'm getting a blue ore out of it.
No, you gotta get yellow ore.
Oh, we have to get yellow? Oh, fine.
Yeah. That's how they get you. There was a small glimmer of hope there for a second that we were actually getting the ore we needed, but then the bugs blew it up instantly. Yeah, thankfully in the Starship Troopers universe, the bugs don't explode acid. Could you imagine?
These things running up on you like that?
Because it's like an alien, like the aliens, they're not cannon fodder. Like each alien is like, you know, gotta have like an infected host and blah 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 blah. And, like these things, they just like they're bugs. So they just like endlessly like grow. And are we doing our part? I don't know, Kevin. Are we doing our part?
I'm doing my part.
Enlist today. Yeah. Well, I think as far as like limiting ammo and stuff like that, you can build your own ammo in this game. And we are choosing to play on hard difficulty, I guess, right?
Yeah. It's not often, but you can kind of get messed over by where they place the objective.
Yeah.
This is very rare. I think this is our second time seeing it be like, oh my god, 300 meters that way, which you wouldn't think would be a lot, but like with the bug hordes, it is.
We've got one guy who has a canister.
Delivering one canister. Love it. If only they'd let us set up a little defense here.
Yeah, it'd be cool if we could set up little like turrets or something. Where's the guy with the canister? I saw him like 2 seconds ago. Oh, he died?
He
Dude,
didn't even make it back. Canister's destroyed.
we have like a bunch of soldiers that are like on our team over there that would have like covers you. Why did you run over here? What this big blast? Okay.
The base is under attack in the southern quadrant.
Fuck off, bug.
Vital signs critical. First aid administered.
Okay, I got the canister. Why did this guy take this fucking canister this way? What a... Dude. Dude. Okay. There's so many bugs, Kevin. There's so many bugs on my path to get there. Oh, we've already delivered 1 out of 5, so this would be 2 out of 5. Mission failed. Okay, well, I'm just gonna
Enough people died.
throw away that fucking thing.
No way, I'm never gonna make it back
Nope,
to the drop ship.
I died. Sucks to suck to suck. Legendary? I mean, you do Halo Reach on Legendary. That one will kick your ass. Or, sorry, they'll do like... What did the elites do? Roundhouse kicks? That was deadly. I love how I died right when the respawning disabled popped up. But you know what's not disabled, guys? Your ability to like the stream. Subscribe and great donations. Cool, consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gifting, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also the Amazon store affiliate link. And disabled hasn't
Seems
turned
so
off
fast.
in case there's any problems about that for whatever reason. Yeah. So Kevin made it. You know what? I guess I should take this as a bathroom break. Kevin, you're on. You got this.
Oh, jeez.
This is your show, man.
Oh, it is? Okay. Well, there's going to be a lot of changes around here. Things are going to be done right, finally. You guys will say, where were you when this stream turned around? Let's check the chat. Oh, jeez. The chat's always, like, far behind when I come back here. Tell us the magical experience of squirrel with a gun. I really want to get that game. I think I actually talked about it. I haven't picked it up yet, though. Obviously, it's probably out by now, but I don't know. I picture like the cheesiest game you've ever played that gives you a good laugh. Almost like a goat simulator thing. Which I never played the other ones. I never played the first one of that. That was a really kind of dumb game. But I didn't hate it, you know. I also get a kick that we have literally failed the objective, but these guys are out here trying to like squeeze the last couple of kills they can get. That's kind of funny. Oh yes. Oh, you guys, you're fine. Lord Kevin, it has a nice ring to it. This guy is cute. I don't know. He's adorable. It's probably half the reason I show up. But why you gotta hate me? One day I'm gonna win you over, Phil. One of these days. You know. When they have my in memoriam stream, I hope you're the one guy who's like, you know, maybe I treated you too harshly. I don't know. Yeah. That's awesome. Oh, you guys. Play Legendary. I think that's funny saying Reach. But Halo 2 Legendary? You want to lose a friendship? Take one of your buddies and try to do Halo 2 Legendary. I always get a kick out of that you cannot die. You know, you both have to make it. But it's a really good time.
Just like you made it?
No, it's my least favorite. Just like you made it, yes. Halo 2, man. That's the hardest Halo game in my mind.
Tell Kevin about the magical experience of Squirrel with a gun. It's amazing.
Oh, why? Did you get to play it?
Yeah, I did a video of it.
Oh, that's funny. I thought that was a question. Okay.
Yeah, I did a video of it on Saturday morning. So
Mm.
it's hilarious. Like you literally play as a squirrel with a gun, and like it starts out with a secret agent running towards you, and because you ripped up part of the floor, the secret agent falls, smashes his head on the ground, dies, and the gun goes in the air. And it does those hilarious like cut back and forth between the squirrel deciding if it should pick up the gun, if it should, and then it grabs it and just starts killing everyone. I'm like, this is cinema. I'm like, like in concept, it shouldn't work, but damn does that work, man. Damn does that work. It's a pretty weak year for gaming when I'm thinking of putting Squirrel with a Gun in my top 10. Yeah. Started out strong, then slowed down in summer really badly, and Squirrel with a Gun though, Kevin. Squirrel with a gun. And whatever you're picturing in your head, yes. Yes, it is. And the squirrel uses the gun to parkour.
Oh, I saw the little trailer they had for it, and me and the guy were just laughing looking at it. It's so ridiculous, but
it's hilarious. But you know how you double jump?
From planet Valaka,
yeah.
The squirrel uses the gun and shoots it in order to.
Oh, you like what? You shoot the ground or something?
Yeah.
And you pop up or something? Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Worrying about ammo? Don't worry about the bullets. Snoop Dogg can't be everywhere for everyone,
Right. I think it'd be funny if it had like a real deep message or something. Like the squirrel goes and stops the military industrial complex or something.
Well, there's a lot of bad agents experimenting on things, and he's killing them all. It is fucking hilarious though, because it's just like it's so overly dramatic about this squirrel. Like it's got like cinematic like angles and stuff. It's funny. And there's a theme song. It's like it's a secret agent kind of thing. It's like squirrel with a gun. Dun, dun. It's like what the fuck? I laughed my ass off. This is cinema. The referral link? Oh my god. Yeah, for the $1 million Game Pass thing. Is it $1 million or is it
way?
It's like you just sign up for it for having Game Pass Ultimate or whatever, and you can get more entries by doing things, but it's for I don't know if it's specifically $1 million or if the prize pool is $1 million, but anyways, you can win money. And is the money just money you win on like the Microsoft store, or is it actually like money to use?
Oh my god, you know how disappointed I would be if like I entered a contest and it was like, hey, you won $1 million, and like sitting there thinking like, oh my god, like this is really gonna make a positive impact in my life, and then figuring out that, oh well, it's actually Microsoft points,
Nice.
All your games are free for the rest of your life. Yeah.
To be fair, Kevin,
so disappointing.
I don't think most people know what Microsoft points are anymore.
Oh hey, okay, well, what would it be then?
It's just money on there, but Microsoft points, guys, for the younger ones out there. That was the currency we used to have to buy for the 360 back in the day. That's how they kind of tricked you into paying more, because you'd have just not enough Microsoft points to buy something. Other question, why were they called Microsoft points and not Xbox points?
Right.
That's weird. I don't know, I guess you buy like a new Surface every year until you die or something. But like $1 million isn't really that much these days. I guess, is it $1 million US?
Actually,
I guess it would be $1 million US,
like,
right?
I'm thinking a positive impact on your life, not like you would never have to work again. There's that old Cheney quote, and it's like, in the 2000s he said it, but he didn't consider you a genuinely wealthy person unless you consistently had $3 million in the bank account. And I'm talking like 15 years ago this guy said that.
There's a lot more.
You know
now.
what I mean? Yeah.
Well, you could probably live your life off of $1 million if you like invested it properly.
Yeah, if you're... I think I could honestly, I heard our mutual buddy, his gal's sister got hit by a city bus.
Oh, that's a good payout.
When we were all in school. Yeah, well, they got $250 for it back when we were all, like teens.
Yeah.
I guess not a single dollar of that's left. We spent that like stuff like that. Whatever, you spend your money, but it seems like an absolute waste. Yeah, but like that's where I was sitting there thinking, like 250, man. The way I live, I think I could stretch that a couple decades.
Dude, if you got a mill,
I mean? Like,
and just let me tell you how to put those in like GICs, I could actually set you up as my bank person. You would like.
yeah, and you would be good, sort of thing.
You'd be really good, because you would make basically off your GICs. You would make like what a regular person makes in like a year. As long as
I
you
think
weren't
just have to accept that.
frivolously like wasting money and just living like usual. Yeah.
Yeah. But that would be sweet if you could just live like usual, or you know, like okay, you had a decent blue collar job payout per month off of like interest and stuff like that, and just accepted I will never touch this million. I could live like that, no problem, man. Go get myself like a nice little apartment downtown or something like that. Like I'd even rent it and just live the rest of my days sitting doing nothing. You know?
Yeah.
Glorious.
As long as you kept up with it and kept doing GICs and stuff, and yeah, you'd be pretty easy ghosting, you know. You're gonna spend it on V-Bucks. Gotta get all those Fortnite characters. The squirrels are running the government of the world. I don't know, it seems like the squirrels are more like just shooting everyone in the world. It's Snoop. I'm sure Snoop Dogg will be back for a future COD.
You know, it was the Flames-Oilers game, and the Oilers got their whole Alberta-wide 50-50 for their games, right?
That is
and they were
such
showing
a
a
money
lot
thing these days.
Oh, it's huge. But like it was funny because that's 41 winners a year, right? And they were showing some of the winners that went on there. And whatever, people are gifted whatever they get, luck of the universe. I wouldn't hate them for it, but my jealousy did peak when there were a couple people that were like, oh well, what are you gonna do with the money? And some guy was like, oh well, I already own my business and my house, so like I think this is just gonna go to like an extra couple vacations. And this guy won like $2 million, and I'm like, oh yeah. Some people with their luck.
Some people just got it, man.
Yeah, I was just wild to hear though.
Some people gotta grind. That would have been really good had it been one of those moments when we were supposed to ask people to like the stream.
Oh, I like, you know, you grind the lights. Yeah.
After taxes. Okay, so here's the fun part, is because we live in Canada, if we were to win that million whatever, we would actually get the full amount. Because they can't tax. Actually, how would that work? Because we win it in Canada, right? We don't win it in the US. I don't think they'd be able to touch that if we won it. You'd have to read the, because yeah, the US takes like half, right? But I think you'd have to read that, but because we have treaties, I'm pretty sure we actually get the full amount because we live in Canada.
You know, honestly though, like I'm just, from what I understand of our taxes here, if you were in the States, let's say you won $3 million and they taxed a whack chunk of it, you'd still walk out with like $1 million something, but because of that instant jump and guaranteed you didn't make enough money to go over the tax, wouldn't that be one wicked tax return you would get back that year?
What do you mean tax return?
Well, like, you know, you pay in the... well, I guess no, because they would take the exact amount, so you would get overtaxed for anything.
No.
I don't know.
You would just get it. You don't get taxed on earnings or, like, winnings here. I do wonder how that works. Would they actually have to give you... This one's stuck in the wall, which is kind of funny. I think they'd... I don't know, I guess you'd have to go read the rules on that, but I think because technically if they won that, we would win that having been in Canada, they wouldn't be allowed to take... Like, we actually have to get paid in full on that. Right? Because it's one in Canada, technically.
Yeah.
Because if you go to a casino in the U.S. and they take whatever, they, you know, because they can't. If you guys know that, because we have a zero tax treaty with the U.S., so we can't be double taxed, or we can't be like, I don't know how to describe that. You'd have to look into it. I'm sure if you won, you'd get a lawyer, but yeah, anyways. I'm sure Microsoft's got it all set up properly. You'll pay taxes on that. Again, it depends on rules, because like in Canada, when you win money, actually, if you win anything in Canada, you win all of it. You don't get taxed on it. You don't get taxed on winnings in Canada. Which probably sounds weird to the Americans, but like if you win $3 million or $70 million, you get $3 million or $70 million.
That like, makes sense because you know
You won that money, it's yours. It's stupid to tax it. It's probably because that amount is actually what's given to you after they already tax it, but anyways, yeah. What are we doing?
Oh, we're supposed to make a mobile base somewhere.
Oh, okay, it's over here. Because I'm like, I'm running out into the open, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I'm like, no one else is coming here. There's a couple guys over here. Yeah. I guess you'd have to read the rules on that one, but, yeah. Because, like, I get taxed, but all my earnings are, like, technically from the US, because Google pays or whatever right through the ad thing. But, like, I don't get taxed from the US, I only get taxed from Canada. Because we have a 0% tax treaty with the US, which is great. Same with Britain. Canada and Britain. Following US jurisdictions. But yeah, again, but it's more of the place of where you win something, right? You'd have to read the rulings in the sweepstakes. Not like we're, you know, any of us are winning it, I would imagine, but... If you guys are entering, you should use my referral link. I get more entries that way, but nah. It's kind of neat. That is a really good question, though, right? The entity's address and not mine.
30-second warning before the arc slams.
I don't think you could do that too, though, because it would have been entered in Canada, so they have to follow our legal rules. Right?
You would think, yeah.
Yeah. Because it's not like I'm entering it from the US.
Arc slam incoming in 10 seconds.
Anyways, you'd be held to whatever the rules are. Oh, does Flay, are you doing your referral link in the chat? Fuck you, bad.
Expect a lot of bug resistance. Defend yourself.
That's funny. I'll allow that, because it's funny. He was so cheeky about that. Caleb's like, oh, I might enter, and then Flay's like, no, you're not gonna win or anything. And he's like, but if you are entering, use my referral link. And I was like, you son of a... It kills me. Yeah, but like a million if you put that in, like, GICs and stuff, like, you'd live okay. It's also funny too because like they tax the fuck out of you when people in your family die and you like inherit money, but like if you win money, it's totally alright. I don't know if you've ever had to deal with that kind of thing, Kevin, but I do find that it's really interesting.
Anyone in my family dies, I know I'll get maybe a bag of Doritos they didn't eat yet, you know, like...
Well, as long as they're not stale, right?
Right.
I think we're building this base too far out. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Is this gonna be like a death tunnel?
Oh, you see the walls all the way across there?
Yeah.
Like...
And then there's like an outer wall area there. That just seems like a gross waste of resources. What is that from in Reach? Ah, they're saying that the deployment of a group of Spartans is a gross misallocation of valuable resources. I disagree. Oh, fuck. Reach is so good. I'm kind of hoping if they do updates to this game, that we maybe get like floor traps would be kind of... I want this to be like Orcs Must Die, where you can like funnel these fucking bugs in here and like have them killed by like spike traps and stuff. Yeah.
Have you heard all this talk I keep hearing about, like, oh, they're gonna do a Halo game again?
They're working on a couple right now.
Anything about that? Or, yeah.
Yeah, they're remaking Halo 1, 2, and 3 for the PS5, and then they're making a new Halo game.
Oh, for the PS.
We'll get it too, but you know.
But like, whoa.
Yeah.
Wow, that's bigger than anything else. Sea of Thieves going to PlayStation?
I mean, it hasn't been
Whatever.
confirmed, Kevin, but everything else.
Okay, but god damn, sorry, that I don't know why. I'm almost like confused, but I don't know why.
Well, PlayStation gamers expect more premium experiences, so they couldn't just port over MCC. They have to like make a new Halo, like remake it, so that it's up to the standard of PlayStation users. Huh.
Wow.
Anyway, they tax you when you're 6 feet under. Yeah, we've done a lot of. His grandma passed away about a year ago, but Grandpa's still kicking. So we've done creative tax usages around that, which is fun. Yeah. But that's life, guys. You gotta be smart about your money. Well, like, actually, it's not even my money, it's his, so that he's left after, but... otherwise, they come for, like, everything they can, right? I think the funniest thing, too, Kevin, is, like, the way it's set up is, my mama has to take all the brunt of the taxes that he, like, makes money off of and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Because he's got, like, investment accounts or whatever, so... She is responsible to pay all of the taxes for what he earns, and she can't use any of the money or anything.
That's funny. She's got all the responsibility, none of the benefit.
Yeah. It's kind of funny. We did it. It's really weird how that stuff all works. MCC is too old. Well, okay, well the thing for MCC is I guess it's a lot of really spaghetti code, so it makes sense that it's harder. But, like from what I was looking into, it is mostly because they believe PlayStation users expect higher quality experiences because of all the remakes and remasters. So it's easier for them to sell to PlayStation users by doing a remade Halo series as opposed to just remasters of older ones. Which is kind of fucked that the Xbox community isn't good enough to deserve remakes for themselves, but... yeah. It is what it is. Yeah. Tool sense haptic feedback when you touch the blue lady. You could really feel Cortana like never before. Am I on the wrong side of the dropship? Oh, fuck me, I'm on the wrong side of the dropship.
That might be a really cool feature, I would say.
Yeah, they'll remake her and put, like, clothes on her and stuff. I'll be like, oh, for fuck's sakes. Just watch. They're gonna ruin that game. I know that studio's incapable of remaking Halo again. But I know you guys aren't incapable of liking the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gifting, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also that Amazon store affiliate link. Oh fuck. Did you make it?
Yeah,
That's good. That aside, guys, always pay your taxes because it supports your local social structures and services. I know I do. Fuck me, man. Yeah. Oh, and we also would lose mod support when they remake the Halos, because they're remaking them in Unreal Engine 5, so... Yay!
that's funny.
You ready for Halo to look like every other bland UE5 shooter game out there?
That's fun. Yeah.
That's the dream.
So, okay. Genuinely, they might change pieces of the story and everything.
They are remaking it, which probably means reimagining it, yeah.
Wouldn't that be funny? They try and make it in line with the show and then they bring the show back.
Oh, dude, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
A modern remake of Halo. I didn't realize actually what that would mean. Yeah,
2026, man.
Cortana has clothes. I bet you there's a bunch of changes with the Covenant.
Yeah.
Watch the Covenant motives be different.
Mm-hmm. Could be really bad. Really, really bad. See, that's the funny thing too, is we don't even know what it looks like, what it is, and I can just already tell you that it's going to be the most bland, disappointing remake we've ever seen. That team is just incapable of doing anything right. I could just see it already. Like, it's not even announced. It's not coming out probably for 2 years, but I can tell you right now that it's just not going to be good. I hope I'm wrong, but that's how bad things have gotten. These guys are shaking like crazy in here, Kevin. We won. We did it. And I'd like to thank every one of you out there for helping us by enlisting today. The only good bug is a dead bug. Well, that went well. Ooh, I've almost killed 2,297 warrior bugs. And I'm well on my way to 5,000 bugs. 20 melee kills. Oh, I should probably get that. Oh, damn. I still haven't finished. Did you do the tutorial? I never did the tutorial.
No, I didn't do the tutorial.
It was a pretty gaping achievement for
I
me.
try to skip as many tutorials as I can.
Right?
Make it a personal thing, yeah.
Okay, I wonder if we should try Agni again, because we got our asses kicked last time we tried to do that, or if we should do another Valaka one. It'd probably be different if we do it. Should we do Horde? Let's do another Valaka one. Make Cortana look mid. The erotic score, what? Did Kevin play Dead Rising remake where they censored stuff? I'm gonna say no. You didn't do the remake for remaster or whatever for Dead Rising, did you?
No, I didn't, no. Although that seems like something I'd actually quite enjoy.
It was fun, but yeah, they censored stuff. A fair bit in it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. It's not too bad, but it's definitely like the erotic option's gone.
It's actually kind of interesting how they do that, because it's like, what was it really that bad? I can see something in a game where everyone could collectively go like, whoa, what is that about? You know,
I can't think of a single thing in Dead Rising that's like,
yeah, that would be like that. And like, honestly, if I was to talk about it, it's funny to censor things like that in games, but like, I'll say it, like Nier, what squad do you want?
Demon,
I
guess.
What's it, that Nier game or whatever, or
Automata?
I think that's what it's called. Is that what that is?
Nier Automata was the most recent one.
Yeah.
There's also Nier Replicant, and it's a franchise. Yeah.
But either way, extremely popular game. Like, even when I did that one class recently, all the 19, 20-year-olds played that. You know what I mean?
Really?
Anyways, yeah, that was like one of their games. When people were like talking about games, that was what they talked about. Anyways,
Alright.
Yeah, super popular, right? My whole thing is that like that character is like super over-sexualized.
It's basically
You know
like
what I
the
mean?
sexy android maid.
Yeah, well, and it's like it's in the community about that. Anyways, I just think it's funny that there are like modern games that are big right now that like it's. I would never like, oh, what are you doing with that character? We gotta censor it, you know, for.
It's the
my
Western
values.
companies.
Like, whatever.
Western
I
media
just
is
think that's
really
funny.
shying away from like anything sexual recently. It's weird.
We suck.
They covered up Rogue's cleavage in Sonic Generations. This is some bull. Not Rogue the Bat. How could they do that?
I'm sure it was cute. My brother-in-law there showed me Destroy All Humans. I can't
Oh,
remember
that
if it was
game
the
just
first or
went
the second
all
one.
out on that stuff.
Well, that, yeah, it even has that little disclaimer thing or whatever, talking about how, you know, like in the modern age, people have thought about changing things and whether some of these jokes are right. I think it's for the second one. But yeah, and the little disclaimer, it's like, no, we decided to erase it. It is exactly as it was before, you know?
It's a shame people didn't buy that one. Why didn't
What, for
people
the second
support
one?
Destroy All Humans? The first one was very successful, the second one wasn't. Do I
That's
think the
sad,
bugs
'cause
are
I
paying a
think
hive
they're
tax?
great.
They should be. Yeah. The Korean game female characters? Yeah, sadly Kevin hasn't embraced the First Ascent and stuff like that yet.
Okay, I've heard, like, is there any things about this game that worth it?
It is like a sort of light Destiny kind of thing, but all the characters are like heavily sexualized. It is aggressively okay.
It is aggressively okay.
It's kind of a fun, easy, mindless shooter to play with your buddies. It's the very typical MMORPG. You go in, you shoot some things, do some stuff, they blab, but all the characters are very sexy. And there's been a few of you in the chat that have splashed $100 for the sexy bunny outfit. You guys have come and told me that, I know. Yeah, but it's a lot of Western media and stuff like that is really against sexualized content right now for some reason. I don't understand it. Like, Stellar Blade came out this year, did really well. That game's overly sexualized, but it's fine. And First Descendant's doing well because, you know, it's got that stuff too. Actually, I'd say a lot of those anime games too that are really successful right now are quite sexualized, right? Like Genshin Impact and blah blah blah. It's because there's a lot of initiatives right now where certain companies come and, like, you know, consult and give opinions, and they're like, sexualized content is bad. And it's like, well, not really.
The sales say otherwise.
The sales say otherwise. At most, you could call some problematic if you wanted, I guess, but I don't think they really are, and even then, it's like, who cares?
Well, good-looking characters in games, I don't have a problem with. And if that, you know, other fellow characters showing a little cleavage or whatever, like, I don't see the problem with that. I have seen characters in games where it's like, okay, come on, you know what I mean? Where it's almost like stupid how this is, and people are like, oh my god, this is my favorite character, and it's like, yeah, I bet it is. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of sad to me in a way, or whatever, like, when it's over the top. What I always got a kick out of, and we talked about it before, though, is that, you know, sex in games. Like, I thought, I was blown away when I was playing Kingdom Come, and you see it for a scene. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, hey, but, like, it's, like, not horrible, it's tasteful. It fits, like, especially for an adult game or something, because, well, you know, adults do that activity.
Kevin.
It's a part of life. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, no way. Yeah, so, like, I don't know, I got weird stances. There's some things that I do think are over the top, but other things where it's like, so what?
Yeah.
You know, or times where I actually think it fits in the story.
Halo on PlayStation is wrong. It's so wrong that it's going to make Microsoft a few extra dollars at the cost of their entire user base. I keep saying, man, like, I think some of the people that are still in denial about Xbox giving up are, like, literally going to light their consoles on fire when they hear Halo coming to PlayStation.
That was the most shocking thing. Again, Sea of Thieves, I get it's huge, it's probably bigger to the kids than Halo is, but, like, I couldn't care. Oh, boo-hoo, the PlayStation plays Sea of Thieves. But, man, you saying Halo? That was my big thing as a kid, is that, oh, well, you have God of War, you got this, you got that. Well, I have Halo, Mofo.
Halo is everything. The only way to put Halo back on top is to give away everything that made it special.
Yeah.
We're talking the blandest sequel you've ever seen. I'd almost just want them to shelve it.
It would be horrible, but it would be funny if the version the PlayStation people got was awful, and they're like, well, this game's not special.
It's probably not going to be very good, but it'll be for both platforms. But, yeah. A mid-gen refresh? You do know mid-gen refreshes were just like the thing for last gen, right? Like, it's not like a common console thing. There's been very few consoles in history that have actually done mid-gen refreshes.
There was an upgraded 360, wasn't there? The Elite one, it was the black or whatever?
Nope.
That wasn't the thing?
There were refreshes, but they never changed any of the components or anything. Well, I mean, they did better, like, power consumption components, but, like, you know, they never... It's not like the 1X where it was, like, an upgrade to 4K. Like, they never improved the tech in it like that. Most of the time, it's just better for power consumption or heating or something like that, but they never did that for 360 or the original Xbox. If I could think of older consoles... maybe the...
Like the original Xbox, no. Sorry.
What about the original Xbox?
Like the original Xbox, yeah, I don't remember anything like that. I'm just thinking like for the 360, where you're right, for specifically what you're saying, but like when I was younger and everybody I knew, no one talked about the controller, so it was just, oh hey, there's the brand new 360. You know?
Yeah. Oh, so basically, like they refreshed the Xboxes, quote unquote, like literally they came out last week. So the new Series X's, they have slightly better power consumption, they have slightly better thermodynamics, and a slightly smaller die. But that doesn't like make them run or look any better. It's the same fucking thing. It's just, yeah, slightly better, cheaper internals, and that's typically what happens on any console gen. Is you want your components to get cheaper and cheaper, but. Anyways, there was Nintendo, they tried to do like a disc attachment to one of their things, and that failed, but like mid-gen refresh is kind of a new thing, honestly. Like PlayStation's doing the PS5 Pro, looking forward to seeing how the fuck that works, hoping that they message me this week and want to send me one, we'll see, but yeah. That game's not loud enough, it's pretty quiet I thought, but fine, we'll make it slightly noisier for you. There you go.
To the fleet has been secured.
You think the game audio's not loud enough? Oh my fucking god, you guys drink fucking nuts. Okay, there you go. I can't tell if they're just joking that they can't hear you or if they actually can't hear you at all. I'm not buying a Galaxy Series X.
Should just crank my audio one day.
I kind of keep you at a baseline because your audio through this thing feeds through the desktop audio, so if anything was to accidentally play through my desktop audio, it would be extremely fucking loud.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Yeah. I think usually you're a fine audio level. I keep it at the exact same every single time, like I don't touch it. Yeah, it's a 2.5 decibel increase, and it usually matches with mine. My voice is 6.8 decibel increase, because I'm not, like, very loud. But 2.5 seems to work for you, or, like, say, Mitchell or someone comes in. There hasn't been any problems, and it all seems to work out. It's usually just the game audio I adjust for every game and that. Yeah. And I try to keep that the same, but, you know, it changes a little bit game on game. Especially the new capture card. Well, it's not new anymore, but, like, it does a lot better at actually presenting the audio properly, so it's a lot more balancing I need to do. You can't hear Kevin over the gunshots and the splashing? Well, we are in the middle of a war against the bugs. Yeah. A ban on Black Ops 6? Well, I mean, if you get a ban in the previous COD, it's gonna carry to the next one. Yeah.
I would think, what are you getting banned for, though? You know?
Cheating, hacking.
Cheating? Yeah, see, like, if you're cheating, what's gonna stop you? Like, what, you get a free game to not cheat on?
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do it last time, you do it the next time. And it's all in the same Call of Duty headquarters, whatever thing, so they track you from game to game to game.
I got one guy in the group, he's been around, but he's like kind of relatively new for how much he's been around. He is a cool guy, but like he's talked about, like I was like, oh hey, like a couple of my dad plays Apex, funny enough, and wanted me to play, and I was like, oh well, do you guys want to download that or whatever? My buddy was like, oh, I got caught cheating on that one. I'm like, what, really? And then what was it? I was bringing up GTA. I was like, well, have you guys ever played it? And then he was like, oh yeah, I was cheating on that one, and it was like 4 or 5 games. He was like, he was cheating on it. I was like, dude, seriously?
Like, just
it was like
everything?
almost one of those things where, yeah, well, it wasn't my place, I don't think, but like I almost wanted to like give him trouble, you know? Like, why are you cheating? Like, you know, you're the problem, right? Like
on like everything, though. It sounds like. What kind of cheating was he doing on GTA?
I guess he literally like paid subscriptions for like a couple like aim hacks and all that, and he was basically telling me about how like he basically you would pay for these subscriptions, you could download these files, and you would activate these files when you turn the game on, and it would allow you to wall hack. There was the one really greasy one that I was like, dude, like, come on. Where he was talking about literally like that DDoS stuff where he could boot someone off the server. Yeah, and I'm like, that is like, it's gross. Anyways, I'm talking.
Sounds like a great guy to hang out with.
Disappointed I was to hear that. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's pretty decent otherwise, but when I was hearing that, I was like, come on, because he doesn't do that with any of the games we play.
That you
or
know
whatever.
of.
Yeah, I just that I know of. Yeah, I hope not. But yeah, when I was hearing that, I was like, come on, like, what are you doing, dude?
Pulse detected. Ratings look good so far, Brimstone.
How well do you really know this person, Kevin, if they're willing to cheat like that?
Right? I don't know. Well,
Wait,
the
one
internet
sec.
ones, like,
Kevin
this-
sounds like the guy on the road trip who owns the snake.
What is that, a Euro trip thing or something? That's funny.
Anyways, keep going.
That's cute. Who owns this?
Kevin in the back. It's Mr. Slithers.
Mrs. That's funny. I instantly think of, I think that's Euro Trip, isn't it? Or is it the other one? No, it's with Tom Green in it. I can't remember, but he's the weird, like, snake guy or whatever. Or he's watching the guy with the snake. I can't remember.
He's the weird snake guy. Fucking kills me. Not to derail your conversation, but that was funny. Like, that actually gave me a great laugh. The kind of laugh I get when people don't like the stream. Subscribe, it's great, donations, cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gifted, the Patreon option, and the Discord for them stream alerts. God, that's way too funny. Remember last time we were playing on this? I'm like, this is the Bugs D-Day right now.
Yeah, the Bugs D-Day. Yeah, coming up.
I love that. Kevin was blatantly cheating friend.
Horrible. Well, that's yeah. Like, I don't know. He's talking about how he did that when he was younger. And it's like, because I've never caught him cheating anything. If he was doing that, I wouldn't play with him. But he was like, oh yeah, back in the day, I got banned for these things, and he was telling me about it. It was like, come on, like that's weak, dude.
I gotta make a list of all the ones. Keep track.
Right.
Starfield or Silent Hill, you couldn't hear anything. Well, you guys gotta let me know if you can't hear anything at all. Believe it or not, it's very hard to balance for every single game in existence because they all do audio levels completely differently. But yeah, I try to keep a baseline. Oh fuck, is my game frozen? No. Yes? Nope. Oh, I'm good.
You recovered?
I'm good. I'm on the other side of a wall now, but I'm good. Okay. We're great guys. Permabans are legit. I mean, most of them are. There was a recent one that like was buggy, so they've unbanned people that were caught in that. But most of the time, it is people cheating. I'm sure there's false positives.
Well, that's my thing. I think like some cheats that are stupid were like, oh, you were like farming gear or duplicating something.
Not
Like, I don't
about
know.
that.
Yeah, who cares about that? But yeah, like anything where like dude was describing where you genuinely admit you could boot someone off. Yeah, I'm sorry, you shouldn't be allowed to play that game.
Like I think
You know,
exploiting
like,
games
that's weak.
is pretty fine. You know, like you find a good farm.
Or
and you
whatever,
use
yeah,
it,
like,
or-
honestly, who would play sleepover? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's- You know.
Like if you're, as long as you're not like, oh, I'm shooting through walls, I'm auto aiming, I'm kicking people from servers, and
Yeah. Those cheats, yeah, I wouldn't want you playing that game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I do get why that would just be a permanent ban, and I'm okay with that. I could almost see, like, I could see trying to make the appeal after 5 years of like, hey, you know, I was like 18, I'll never do it again. I don't know, I'd be willing to listen to that argument, but yeah, for the moment being, like, goodbye. You know?
yeah. I mean, COD probably doesn't also care, right? It's easier for them to just boot ya. Cheaper, too. Prepare for extraction. We fuck those bugs up. Let's get to the chopper. Poor bugs always look so confused. They're like, we can't get in there. Well, let's get to the chopper, I guess. Yeah, it kind of makes me wish you would have had that Predator game to join in on stream on. That might have been fun.
Why was it really cool?
You put a pic of that guy in the Discord, the snake dude. Cheaters providing simple methods and stuff. I guess. I don't know, man. It's also above my pay grade to manage stuff like that. I'm gonna start stabbing some of these because I need the achievement for melee kills. We're preparing for takeoff. Did you make it, Kevin?
Yeah, that's literally dude from the movie that talked about it. I'm pretty sure that's Road Trip. Sorry, I'm looking at that photo.
You mean Euro Trip?
That's who I sound like.
Euro Trip? I remember Matt Damon and the weird thing with like the church where they like.
Well, like
belts.
they were too different because I'm pretty sure the other one's Road Trip, where it was like they go through the states.
Oh yeah, wasn't
Oh,
it like a
it's
spin-off or something like that?
Yeah, I think Euro Trip. I don't know which one was the spin-off of which, but like the Euro Trip, I love the Scusy guy where they're on the train and like he keeps getting like doing weirder things. He's like, oh, Scusy.
Oh yeah.
You know, and when they see the Manchester Club, always like really rough-looking British guy. Like, yeah, they end up being friends. I don't know, a couple funny bits.
Oh, fun bit. For those that like romantic comedies, it seems like they're doing well again in the theaters.
Romantic comedies? I always thought that kind of close, right?
Well,
You got a girl and you're going on a date, you don't know what to watch? Romantic comedy.
well, romantic comedies have been considered a dead part of the industry for like
Oh, I
5
didn't
to
know
10
that.
years.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's why most of them go on streaming now. But yeah, this one, Honora is doing really good this weekend in like a tiny amount of theaters, like best theater per average of the entire year. And Anyone But You did really good at the beginning of the year. And yeah, it seems like romantic comedies are theater viable again, which is neat. And thanks to the donation there, Dean. Let Kev know we're disappointed we didn't get more Space Marines too. Thomas says to let Kevin know that there's full offense to be taken about the snake dude. Full offense.
Full offense like is a negative. Like I'd have to rewatch that movie. It turns out dude's like a total like unlikable character or something.
Full offense.
That's cute.
The green fairy scene in Euro Trip? I feel like I haven't watched that movie in forever. No, it was a long time for that one. You remember the green fairy scene? I don't remember that.
Kind of. It's been a while.
But has it been a while since... Nope, we're not at that part. Never mind. Would have been a good one. Okay, let's do a horde run. Kill the bugs, kill the bugs. Man, people did not give a damn about firefighting sim on the PS5 today. I'm sure it'll pick out though.
Firefighting sim. That's funny.
I'm still waiting to see. There's like this secret Nintendo Switch Online participation thing going on, and I'm really curious to see what it's all about. Preloading has begun. But what does it mean? What does that mean?
The Federation flag flies high above the rich lava pits of Agni Prime. However, the Arachnids are quickly threatening our foothold. Troopers are going in with the next wave to defend what's rightfully ours.
Oh, Nintendo actually disabled me, or is he posting jokes about this Nintendo disabling the media? Stop stirring things up. What was that, Thomas? You're trying to stir things up with Kevin. No way.
What? I'm being actively attacked?
You're trying to beef with Kev? No way.
Uh-oh. You picked the wrong squad. What is this?
Ultimate Dominion. It's because of your obsession with Brutal Doom. A metaverse for Nintendo? They're making a Miiverse type thing? Fuck right off. A social cooperative MMO. I thought this was gonna be like GameCube games or something like that. Huh. Weird. Alright. That's tragic. I thought we were getting GameCube games on the Switch or something. Man, what a fucking bummer, Kevin. I guess it could be them just testing how an MMO would work on there, but that's weird. If you build it, the bugs will come and try to destroy it. Do we usually defend this? What wall do I usually... I feel like we're building this way too large. Yeah, this is way too spread out.
Yeah, because they went and cut off certain spots I don't think you need to cut off. We're missing a wall here, so I guess we could just rip this down.
Because where do the bugs usually come from? From the front? I think this is a really bad setup here. Our walls are spread out way too far. I don't like this one bit, dude. This is gonna go
I
bad.
tear a wall down. Oh, it's just always here.
Nintendo. I don't think Nintendo's losing it. It's just I was kind of hopeful that the big test they were doing was going to be like Switch games, or GameCube games being on the Switch. But it sounds like they're testing some kind of MMO experience thing with like Mii's or something like that. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, it's like PlayStation Home, I guess it sounds like. We don't know for sure because someone just leaked a little bit of it, but yeah. Yeah, these walls are gonna like fucking pop.
Well, they went around. They're chewing on the other walls.
Is no one over there for that wall? Oh
No.
god, they're getting right in there. Or no, that's their gate. Oh, they're still outside it, I guess. I don't know which wall I should defend.
Inner wall up before everyone ruins it.
Where should we put up walls? So they're going to come from the front and to the left. So front and left. I don't think the back needs to be defended, so we should probably make some secondary inner... Okay, someone's already doing that. I assume that's you?
Yeah, I've created an inner box for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I got like a bad feeling about this setup here. Okay, so that's the front gate.
That's what I don't get, because like the first couple waves are easy, right? Like I think you create the small inner like.
Yeah, and then you build
with
out
the forts, and then expand out.
I think that's just
Medieval
way
style.
too ambitious by some people where they're like, we gotta cover the edges of our play area. It's like, no. Gotta build smart. Gotta think about sustainability against the bugs. Recycling. That's not with Nintendo characters. It's like an MMO that's like, you make a character like a Mii from like the Wii U, and then, yeah. At least that's what it sounds like. I just read like 2 seconds about it while I was on the
Ooh.
phone there.
A fighter game, button smashing fighter game, where you pick neat characters from the
Smash Bros?
2010s. Yeah, like Smash Bros, but like, you know, like you have like the dog, you have like Brian and all that.
That's in Smash Bros.
That's in Smash Bros?
Yeah, you can be a Mii. It's been in like a few of the Smash Bros, I think.
Like a meme though, like a joke or whatever.
Yeah, M-I-I, a Mii, yeah. From like the Wii, yeah.
No, not from like the Wii, like the old like Like, don't you remember, like, the old, like, the over-obsessive girlfriend and, like, the velociraptor that, like, oh, I think this,
Troopers, 10 seconds
The
left.
blah, blah, blah,
bees?
fry, shut up and give up my money. Like, cartoon, like, jokes. Like, you'd see the guy's face, like, oh, there's nothing better, and it would show dude's face, and it's free real estate. They do it today still.
On the bounce.
Oh, you're talking about like comic strips?
Yeah, like, comics, they're called memes.
Memes. No, memes.
Yeah.
M-I-I.
No, no.
It's a Nintendo thing, Kevin. It's the memes. Like me
Yeah,
as a person
but, like,
on the
there's
memes.
no way, dude.
Not the memes.
Memes.
Fuck.
Awesome.
Kevin's an uncultured non-Nintendo swine. Official news about the Switch 2? No, they're making more stuff for just the regular Switch. There is no Switch 2. Nobody wanted the Switch 2. They canceled it. Oh, fuck me, I walked outside the walls. Let me out of here! Or let me back in! Oh, the bugs are in, Kevin. Good calling that inner wall. Yeah, they're pouring in here, eh?
Do we need to go defend them at all?
I mean, I would recommend it.
You'd recommend it, Joe?
Oh, the wave ended, but like, yeah, we've got a glaring huge hole in the back area.
For the next wave.
It wasn't even finished. Oh my fucking god. This is how you die, guys. Bad design like this. Okay, we should really build like an inner kind of wall thing here or something like that.
Another layer, right?
We're gonna run out of fucking time.
You only have 10 seconds until the Horde arrives. Get moving. Get online, troopers. A new wave of Arachnids are on their way. On the bounce.
Alright, well, we got a half-assed, semi-put together inner wall, so that's great. We're really cooking, guys. Dark Tide runs better now. I'm waiting for Dark Tide to launch on the PS5, and then I'm gonna play it again. Yeah. Oh, they're in again. Did you ever play Dark Tide?
I have not. Any clip? Any go?
Any hood? I don't know.
Any
So it's basically, it's Left 4 Dead, but Warhammer.
Okay.
It's not bad. It was a little bit more bare bones than I was expecting. Did you play Vermintide?
No, I did not. I watched a couple people play a little bit of it.
Okay, so same people like that concept, but now it's with guns, and it's the 40k universe instead of the 30k.
Okay.
Yeah. It had a really rough launch, pissed off a lot of people, and then they've kind of like relaunched it, and they launched it on Xbox, and I think it's coming to PlayStation for the end of the year, so that should be good for some streams, I think.
It's actually funny thinking about it. I think Space Marine 2 is my first Warhammer anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Don't get too addicted.
Right.
I'm screwed here, I'm against the wall. No, I'm still alive. Let's try to repair the 400 holes as we walk through all these bug corpses. Can you build that inner wall by chance?
Try. I have up over here building a couple layers.
That's how you get it done, guys. Outer wall, cool. Inner wall, even better. I'm glad they're working on Dark Tide. Like, I thought Dark Tide was really cool. It's just like, I think we largely missed it because other games were coming out when it came out. Or was it because I didn't get a code of it right away or something like that? I snub a lot of games that don't send me codes. I'm actually really just righteously pissed right now that I don't have a DLC code for DayZ. Like, I'm actually mad about that.
For the amount of work you've done for them.
Yeah. Like, the PR guy literally, like, read my one kind of message thing where I was reaching out on LinkedIn. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Just totally snubbing me. Like, at least a reply would be nice. Like, I can see the fucking guy, like, the fucking guy read my message. I was like, seriously? Oh, they're just pouring it on this side. Kevin and I can't build and defend every part of this fucking wall.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
You know, that's funny with games when they kind of like snuff you out like that. You know, I get,
Some games.
let's say you're trying to start or what? Yeah, some games. So like, if you were to try to start out, let's say you had 100 subscribers. Yeah, I don't know that I would necessarily throw you a card.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, you're decent enough. There will be exposure of people who will check it out. Even if you were just to stream DayZ one time, there will be a lot of people who otherwise wouldn't play DayZ. You know, I don't know.
Well, like, fuck, dude, I've covered DayZ-wise so much of that on the console side of things.
Yeah.
Like, literally videos that have gotten, like, hundreds of thousands of views. On, like, for PlayStation and Xbox DayZ videos. I was pretty well known specifically for that for a long time. And I was, like, a launch partner for their Vigor game. I'm the only one, I think, that even streams that fucking game anymore. You know, we covered the hell out of Arma. Sure, it was really negative, but, you know,
Yeah.
we did stream and cover that and got a lot of views on it. It's like, are you fucking kidding me, Bikini? Like, seriously. Yes. Oh, thanks for gifting channel memberships there far down. That's very kind of you. Oh, hi, Caleb. How are you doing? Well, I heard Caleb would be doing even better. If you liked the stream, subscribing's great, donation's cool. Consider becoming a channel member. There's channel member gifting, like, far down, just down. And that Amazon store affiliate link. Anyways, very appreciated, thank you. But I was just like, man, I'm so choked. I was like, I actually sent a follow-up email on like Friday or something. I was like, can I at least get like a reply, guys? Like, I don't know. I feel snubbed. Again, like a big thing I feel is like, you should never be entitled to anything, but there's certain circumstances where you're like, seriously? You know, like I got the last DLC to cover.
But to me, that's a business thing, though.
Yeah.
It's not like you're just like, oh, hey, you know, my dad owns Microsoft or something silly like that, you know. Like it's, hey, I would like to do work. I'm interested in showing off your game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't know.
It was really weird. That one and the New World thing last week was really bothering me too, because I was like, you know, trying to get that New World to stream it. I did beta coverage for it, and you know, I had like videos that did like, it was like 20 or 30,000 views, and we did a stream that was really popular, and I'm like, and then she's like, oh, well, what kind of coverage were you wanting to do with it? / did you do coverage? And I was like, is this like asking me if I got a code into anything with it, or... I was really weirded out by it, but I was like, what do you mean, what coverage am I going to do? The same as I did for the beta. I was like, what the hell? I'm just really confused sometimes. Sometimes you don't get something and you're like, yeah, okay, whatever, it is what it is. But sometimes you're just like, really? This is weird.
Are we short on people with defending space or something?
I want to say yes, but I don't think so. It's just really
like
bad wall design, and I don't think we have a team here. Because they are just fucking pouring in, dude. Like, I'm trying my best here, but, like, they are in everywhere, man. Like, I don't even know where to go to help, because they're literally everywhere. Like, I clear one side, I go the other way, they're coming. I have to get the DLC of his natural vibes of beautiful mountains. Yeah, well, I mean, it would have been nice. I would have streamed it last week. That's actually part of why we've been doing so many Starship Troopers streams, too, is because, like, those spots were supposed to be filled by other things. I'm just like, what the... I think this bunker here, I think they're just climbing over this bunker. Are you over here where all the bugs are just kind of pouring in? I think they're just...
No, I'm way in the here.
Okay, because I think the bug bodies...
They're pouring in here really bad, bro.
And the bunker is causing this, because, man, they're just fucking walking in here, dude. Just waltzing in. Build the bunker.
Build back up and rearm for the next assault. Well, looks like that wave is dealt with.
Yeah, dude, okay, so the bodies have, like, lined up here and they just, like, walk right into the base. I can't even move through our base because there's so many bug bodies everywhere. Ah, damn, dude. Anyways, it's always nice when people hand out memberships for others. And they can enjoy the perks. Oh, thanks for gifting channel memberships there, Flay. That's very kind of you. That's why he's the ultra moderator guy.
Seconds till the bugs arrive.
Oh, fuck. Okay. We're gonna get destroyed, Kevin. What? We're only on wave 7? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude, we are so fucked. Why is the gate opened? Close the gate! Dude, we can't close the gate because there's too many bug... Are they trying to get us killed? I don't know, if you're at the gate, Kevin, can you help me knife the body corpses? Ah, we are... Who opened the fucking gate? Who would do this? Oh my god, we're screwed. Why would... It's like the bugs are sabotaging. It's like they've taken over someone's mind and they're like... Someone is actively sabotaging us. I love how you're just living in bliss over here, Kevin.
Is it that bad?
It's fucking over, dude. I'm dead.
I am the only guy in the back here. Like...
It's just the main gate is fucking open and the bugs just keep coming in. I don't know about this, dude. We're screwed. Hello there.
It's sad because I can't remember a base we failed, like a defense.
I think it's happened
Wow,
once or
no,
twice. I just love this though, but you're living all peacefully over here. Over there, it's just death. They're like right in there. The friggin' gate has a bodies on fire. And... Oh, fuck. Ah, being revived. Okay. I'm back into the fold. Alright, well, I'm gonna try to clear out some of the bodies again, I guess, so that the gate can close. Oh my god. How did it get so bad, Kevin? How did it get so bad?
Oh my god, it is horrible over here.
Really? Thanks for adding that, Kevin. It's really that bad, eh? I'm literally... There's fire and bug bodies. I'm just trying to close the door. If you have, like, a grenade that you could throw to, like, try to dispel some of these bodies so that the gate closes, that would be... Like, who decided to open the fucking door like that? Okay, it's closed now? Close the door! Stop opening it, you dumbasses! Who opened this again? No! Closed! Alright, we need to clear bodies now. I'm not doing another round like this. Fuck my life. How is... So stupid.
Troopers, you have 10 seconds to get that base.
Okay, the door is closed. I'm almost thinking we should just get rid of the door and just make it a wall so no other dumbasses open it like that again. Oh, Kevin, to my knowledge, you haven't played Predator Undergrounds at all, have you?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. That was fun. I think, did we stream one or two of that one? They're coming through the front gate again. There goes that nice peaceful night of relaxing, Kevin.
Oh my god, I fell.
Well, thanks for gifting another channel membership there, Filet. The gate is now open because, well, they destroyed it, so... we have a new problem.
There is no stems, I've noticed.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of a wall of fucking insects right now on my screen, but, you know. Oh, I'm still alive, okay.
A secondary objective capture the booster signal?
Yeah, you get secondary ones occasionally.
I never noticed that.
Maybe I should throw a fun code in the chat for you guys. Let's see what we got here. I was kind of saving these for COD, but I think you guys will like this one. That game's new. Enjoy. Oh, I'm back alive. I didn't even realize it. My screen is so filled with bugs, I thought I was just dying. I think we're gonna fail, Kevin. Oh, you're dead too.
Yeah, I'm dead, yeah.
Is there anyone left alive? Umador, Hokoi. Like 2 guys? We got like 2 guys left? Anyways, if one of you guys grabs the code in the chat, let me know. I'm being revived? Really? That's a shocker. Are you up on a wall? Dead by chance?
Yeah, I'm up on a wall.
Okay, I might
How long these guys are gonna do.
try to come and get you. Oh, fuck me, I can't get up there. Oh, that's not good. Oh god, let me climb. Oh, where are you at? By chance.
Someone's at me.
Where did you die at?
I got picked up.
Oh, okay. Okay, because if we don't die this round, we're dying in the next round, for sure.
Yeah, this looks bleak. I don't even think we'll be able to repair all the walls this time.
Nah, dude, there's 32 bugs left, but we still have to kill the bugs. Yeah.
No, they're chewing on an objective here too. When I'm down.
This was a colossal failure. I don't know if we've ever had anything fall apart like this before. Only on round 8, too. Well, I guess 8 it starts getting nasty, but... Who's still alive?
The base is under attack.
This guy's just in the corner. I don't even know what to say to anybody that's been living. Like, I don't know how they can make through it. Wow, we actually, like, got wiped out, dude. I didn't even think of the time where we actually failed like that before. Like, usually we fail and then, like, run away or something, you know, on the ship. But... yeah, damn. Oh, and the 5090 is leaked too, guys. That was cool. Saw the pictures of it. I just don't know how it fits into the case, though, because the 4090 already takes up so much fucking space. It's unreal. Like, my 4090, Kevin, is larger than the Series S is.
Really? Sorry. Yeah, I saw that movie coming. No, that's... the Series S is little. That's probably one of my favorite things about the Series S is how little it is.
Yeah, but like a GPU, typically they're not that, like... it's Indiana Jones. It's not Indiana Jones. Anyways, enjoy, Caleb. It's the Retro Realms game where you get to play as Michael Myers and Ash from Ash vs. Evil Dead. Pretty cool. And we got, like, brutalized there, Kevin.
Oh, it was horrible. You did really well, though. You had, like, 50 more kills than the next guy.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even look at the stats. There was a point where I was just like mowing anything down that was like there was like walls of enemies. Is there like a view recent match kind of thing? No, I don't think that's anywhere, is it?
Not that I can see, no.
I still haven't unlocked a second utility yet. Damn, dude. Do you find you ever use your pistol in this?
Never. Yeah. I've actually been out of ammo and like died trying to run back to get more ammo as opposed to whipping out my handgun.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I was thinking that because I was playing Fragpunk a lot recently, and like it's like Counter-Strike basically, right? But card-based system and heroes thrown in there. I actually quite love it. But you know, you have a pistol you can choose, and pistol can be like a grenade launcher or like a smoke thing. You can only use them like once, so if you die, you don't get to keep using them. But if you win, you get to keep using the same gun. But I was sitting there, I'm like,
okay.
I never once have used the pistol in that game. Like you die or you kill too quick, and the pistol never,
yeah,
you know, comes up.
I've never thought handguns were cool.
Valaka
You know,
once
I
served
don't
as a
know.
vital
You'd never
suspect
wanted to
in
lie down the
vital
street and
gas
fire your
for
gun into the air,
resources.
screaming.
The Deep Space Vanguard
Right, no.
deployed planetside to deploy the Arc subsurface scanner and
Like, I don't
bug
know, like,
infestation.
every time I think of
Is a
handguns, I'm
dead
just
bug.
annoyed. Like, specifically for, like, paintball or airsoft, people who have, like, handguns instead, like, you can hide in a corner better, because obviously it's a lot smaller than, like, if you're simulating having, like, even an SMG.
Yeah.
Anyways, drives me nuts. Handguns and COD drive me nuts. Because my favorite thing is that, like, there's a reason armies don't just, here's your handgun, go for it. Like, it is. It's a small, like, personal defense up close caliber, you know, like,
Yeah.
hard to hit long shots. Like, handguns, they really aren't that cool. You know, but everybody would, I hear somebody go, oh, handgun this, handgun that. It's like, whatever.
But you can
Anyways.
make them look cool
You can.
in movies and stuff. There's already bugs? We haven't even built any walls.
What I think is funny for like handguns, like yeah, John Wick made handguns really cool, and just the impact John Wick had on like people's perspectives on like a lot of firearms, like the Benelli. Never heard of the Benelli before John Wick. Next thing you know, everybody, oh, did they have the Benelli? Oh, the Benelli this, anyways. Yeah,
That's the effect of movies and media on things, right?
yeah, man. Hey, it works well.
I'm gonna be sure to put up fucking walls that actually.
Walls, proper walls. I'll literally build what you put down, man.
Why are we putting a gate here? Like, what function does a gate serve? It needs to be like a pure wall. We're not leaving the base to go do crap. And walls that have ramps. I'm so sick of not having any ramps to get anywhere. It's driving me nuts, dude.
Brimstone 1, you have orders to secure resources in this sector.
I think we have two things we have to build.
Oh, this is an objective.
Or I think we're not building. Yeah.
I thought this was Horde. Oh, okay, my bad. I thought we were doing a Horde mode. The gate was a smart idea. I like it. I'll go back on that. I thought we were doing Horde mode. I misread that then, I guess. Oh, at least the objective's nice and close. 80 meters away. That's easy. There's another one over there we could get going.
Oh, this is a. I thought it was a defense. I was totally lost.
Yeah, I thought I picked Horde mode, but I guess we're doing objectives. Maybe it's Horde with objectives? Like, it's,
The Ark is under
you know,
attack.
summoning bugs. Summoning raptors. That game was a pretty big failure for Capcom.
Warning. The
Which
Ark
one?
is under attack.
Exoprimal is what it was called. It was really repetitive and kind of lame, but yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but you basically move through pretty linear maps, kind of summoning or fighting like waves of creatures, while also I think fighting others or sometimes cooperative with others. It was a while back that I streamed it or whatever, but our one joke from there is that like all the time, like raptors would just fall, like a swarm of raptors would follow this guy, and you would just constantly hear it be like summoning raptors, and raptors are just, yeah.
Resources ready.
That's our one joke from that game is the raptor summoning. So it makes sense to do bugs, summoning bugs. Summoning your likes on the stream.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa, subscribe and great donations, cool. Consider becoming the channel member. Channel member gifted, like Filet and our new pal did there. And there's the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts, and the Amazon store affiliate link. Wait, is this what we're defending and we didn't even fucking put any walls around this? Oh my god. I mean, there's not even walls around this thing. We have 2 posts to defend, but... It's like amateur hour out here. This is how the bugs win, guys. This is how the bugs win.
Nothing makes humans lose more than bad wall design.
Incompetence. Gross incompetence, Kevin, is what it is. Bad wall design. I've just earned some rewards. Collect now. Thanks, Xbox. Thank. What if there's a way to turn that notification off? Because it's getting on my nerves. What kind of rewards could I possibly earn by just sitting here playing this? This isn't even a Game Pass game or anything. It's so weird. It's not even a lack of points. We have lots of points. People just aren't putting up walls. Should I put up walls?
Oh, it's just to bring it here? Okay.
I want to put a gate here, but I can't because there's bug bodies or something. Why would somebody put a gate on this side? I guess the side makes more sense, doesn't it? Alright, they're building.
I lost my canister, that sucks.
How long those take to fill, Kevin? In this economy? Okay, we only need one more anyways, and then we're done this one. We probably have to go grab the stupid yellow ore, which takes forever. You still need those Uncharted reviews? Could you just leave a comment on like the firefighter video today saying you want the Uncharted review links, and then when the stream's done I'll just like bop them all out for you, man. That would be so easy for me. And yeah. Smoothest segue in the West. I think I nail some of those sometimes. I don't always get them, but sometimes I think I nail them. I swear they added music to this game like after launch because man, I don't remember having these kind of tunes. My entry to win $1 million US is in. Get more entries. If I got $1 million US, well, I still wouldn't be able to retire with that. I could buy a slightly better house. Yeah. And put the rest in the GICs. Yay. Thanks, DJ. I'll get you those links. It's just hard to do it while I'm doing this. Especially since there's like
look at you go,
4
you got
of
a
them.
canister.
Huh?
Look at you go, you got a gas canister.
We don't even need this canister anymore. Oh, come on, man.
The base is under attack in the western
Why didn't anybody tell me we didn't need the canister? Oh my god. Fuck my life. A No Man's Sky update before the end of the year? I don't think so. Was there like an update for No Man's Sky? That would prompt me to do a new video on it? Like, did something change, like, graphically or anything? Or... I didn't even do a Daisy Xbox review this year. I did one for... It was a PlayStation last year? But anyways, that one did really good. I need to do more PlayStation update videos like that, I think. Let me look at No Man's Sky. I don't know the last time I did that one. No Man. Why when I search No Man?
I was enjoying that game.
Yeah.
And then we tried to do the multiplayer, and I remember it did not work. Like, at all.
Yeah, well, that was a bummer. Well, it's not... I guess it's not really based around that multiplayer-wise, I guess, but a little silly. Little silly.
So I had like a really neat little health cycle.
Yeah, I really wanted to do that one. Well, yeah, it was August of 23 that I did No Man's Sky last, but I don't think they've done anything like major to really like specifically prompt me to go and do something, but you know, if there's like a big update. I think like a lot of those games I don't really dive back into unless there's like, you know, something meaty to do or to show. I'm trying my best to show off new stuff when I can, if that makes sense. Trying my best to. So this must be defense, but like defense objective? Because we're definitely defending it tonight. Because, you know, if we were doing a regular mode, we'd be like doing capturing spots, right? Like securing areas.
They've been pretty bad.
Well, I'm just here trying to get yellow goo for some reason. Actually, now that I think of it, I can't remember the last time we ever did like an egg hive thing. I feel like that mode doesn't pop up in the hard difficulty.
No, the hive thing, and I would love to kill one of the those beetle bug.
Oh, the big bug! I remember that.
Yeah.
I saw that once.
Saw that once, never saw it again.
I think that's a random event that occurs.
That was really cool.
American Truck Simulator update? Is that real? I think Flay's just messing with me. American Truck Simulator. Anyways, I should probably do something for DayZ, but I'm almost considering, since there's not much of the year left, to just save my DayZ review updates and just do them early next year. Especially with not getting the DLC, I'm kind of thinking of just waiting and then pop them out early next year and kind of get those all-year type views. Because ideally, you want to release an update video to a game at the beginning of the year, because then you have the whole year to get views off of it. Yeah. I'm wondering if I should revive or not. I don't want to waste lives, though. There were mentions that we might get Wukong finally on Xbox because I got a rating from the ESRB. I thought I did an American Truck Sim video or something, or was it Alaskan Truck Sim driver? That was that one video where I found love in the wasteland of the snow and couldn't drive because I forgot my chains or something like that. I will say I've taken a lot of odd jobs up over this gen, Kevin.
Yeah.
I was a forklift guy a few weeks ago.
So time gets some good quality.
It's true. Actually, that's so funny. I was trying to explain to some extended family that I ran into at like an event a couple weeks back what I do. I'm like, oh, I just sit around and play video games. They're like, seriously? And I'm like, basically. I'm like, it's a real job. I get to like fly and stuff. And they're like, oh, okay. It's not really that's why I say extended family, but it's not really like family I interact with ever. It's just...
Yeah.
I don't even know if they are actually family. They might just be related to someone that knows someone that's family. That might be it. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I got that bug, Kevin, where I can't move my screen around.
Oh, hey.
I can't crouch. I can throw grenades, though. How do I fix this?
Were they older?
A lot older, yeah.
A lot older? Okay. I always just put that in the house.
Okay, I think I gotta try to get myself down or something. How did I fix this last time? Moving the stick around? Maybe I'll just try to let the bugs down me and someone will probably revive me. There we go. Another Fallout 76 stream? Yeah, whenever there's another big update to that game. Of course. I usually stream when there's a new big update for it. There'll be more Fallout 76 at some point in the future. There we go, now it's fixed. Yeah. I think we have a lot of fun with the Fallout 76 streams, personally. I mean, the last DLC I had some issues with, but it was good, yeah. What, Kevin?
Yeah, they're cool. The game is fun to sit and play with a friend. I will say some of the content they brought up recently, though, like, I haven't played it with you since the pit, but what was it, the Wasteland, or sorry, the one where they actually added some NPCs? That was really fun because it was actually a little story and all. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had fun with that. But then like the Pittsburgh one where it's like, oh, travel to this area and do like basically a raid. That sucked.
Yeah, those are the expeditions. They've improved those a lot. You do them more for grinding XP and stuff now. But we played the Brotherhood of Steel and the Reign of Steel arcs, and I think the Wastelanders arc. Did we do the gold together or no?
I can't.
Did we do Fort Knox? I
don't
think we
think
just
we did.
okay. I think we just did the Brotherhood arcs, and then they did the Atlantic Avenue, but they added like a bit of a. I kind of want to call it like a mobster arc story kind of thing, but you weren't there for that. I think you missed it because you were doing something at the time, and then you missed the. What's the last one? Oh, the one where they added the new storm area.
Okay.
Yeah, actually no, I'd like the storm area. I think, right? DLC wise, story wise. It was the one before that I had issues with, which was the one where you fight the New Jersey Devil and stuff like that. Yeah, America's Playground, I had some issues with the story stuff on that one. But yeah, I think the last one was pretty fun. It was Sky something, where it was like there's the whole new zone down south, and I think you missed that, Kevin, because I think you had to go do something.
Yeah, I think it was when I was like really busy at the beginning of this.
You were doing school stuff, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
Was the issue. Yeah. So it didn't like line up on that one, but that's the last story stuff they've done, and I'm sure they've got another story thing cooking up here. So
The base is under attack.
it's more a matter of when another Fallout 76 stream comes in, and I always try to get Kevin into those because we've got a like a story arc of sorts going. So
Yeah.
7 Days to Die.
That's what I want out of the DLCs for 76, though. It's just more story,
More story, yeah.
more story. Yeah, I don't want, like, here's what every other MMO does. Like, that's just not appealing to me.
Yeah.
I always thought with the big Fallout thing when they were adding it was that, oh, hey, cool, like, we'll get to do campaign, or, like, basically, yeah, what you do in every Fallout, but with your friends.
But cooperatively.
That's what's appealing to me. Yeah.
So, mostly we do big story chunks for that game when there's like a big new thing that we can sink our teeth into, and then I'll invite Kevin along. And, sometimes it lines up and we do like story arcs, which is fun. Why can't I get over this fucking fence? So I always try that for that game, but like other than that, I don't... How do I get the yellow canister dropped off? Like I can't get in here.
I had to jump up over the wall.
Oh, I can deposit it through the fence. Okay,
Yeah.
there we go.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, with the canister, I couldn't seem to jump over the wall for some reason. Like, it wasn't letting me jump high enough. No, maybe it's buggy for me. So yeah, we always try that, but smaller updates and stuff where they don't do much, it's kind of like, not, because there's not much really to do in it. Because we did one stream with Fallout 76 before they added story stuff, I think, with Kevin, and we were just kind of
rough, yeah.
wandering around, and it's like there's nothing really to do.
The base is under attack in
Yeah.
the eastern quadrant.
I just can't believe how that dropped. What I do think is always hilarious was one thing for like one of the Battlefield 5 things was that because they came out at the same time, it's like who would have thought that Fallout 76 would outlast Battlefield 5 Battle,
Especially with the reception.
something. It had, yeah, but like, yeah, because like Fallout 76, I was so disappointed, and just how bare bones it was at first. It was like sad.
You were a crazy man wandering around by yourself listening to audio logs.
Yeah, literally. With every now and then a robot trying to like, hey, I'm basically an NPC or whatever.
It was terrible. I think I gave it like a 5 out of 10 or something at the time.
Yeah.
It was buggy, and I think they were just racing to try to get... Because Bethesda was struggling a bit then, so I think they were just trying to get a multiplayer game out the door. And the world was always impressive for Fallout 76. Like, probably the best Fallout world they've made.
The map was great.
Yeah.
It's just it had nothing in it, right?
Yeah, it's just empty. Like, the locations were really cool, the creature stuff, and, like, the potential was certainly there. It's just, when it launched, man, that was sucked. That game really sucked.
Yeah.
I remember being just heartbroken by it. I was like, wow, this is genuinely disappointing. Because Mitchell bought it, and it's like, the 1 hour I enjoyed of it was him and I wandering around in a cave doing a mission, and he's like, I don't want to play any more of this. And I was like, yeah.
Well, like, because what was funny is I liked ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, but the one thing I didn't like with Elder Scrolls Online is it doesn't play like any of the Elder Scroll games. It is completely different. Even the way you build your classes, like, oh, here's a classic class or something like that. No, you got 4 things, and it's the same repeat spells. Like, I love the world, and I don't hate the gameplay, but I do wish it was like the other Elder Scrolls games. But what was so cool with Fallout was that it plays almost exactly like
Fallout.
all the other Fallout games. Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of more what I wanted out of Elder Scrolls, but yeah, we got that with Fallout, and the next thing you know, it had none of the story, you know, yeah.
Can't win.
Yeah, it's literally what I'm getting at. Yeah.
Which reminds me, I need to film a video for ESO on the PS5. It's taking up like 100 gigs of storage on there. If it's still even on PS Plus. Ugh. Anyways, yeah, I was supposed to do that thing with Joelle, and she's still vanished a bit, but anyways, I'm gonna have to do that myself. Love this stuff. 7 days to die. Okay. Back game, it's okay, Thomas. I think you could play with your kid and have some fun, but I wasn't huge on it, but I did review it and stuff, and it's okay. It's just like, it's a survival game. The new version of the game is much, much, much better than the old version. But it is sort of a slower, kind of more open-ended kind of zombie game. Yeah. A lot more open-ended. But yeah, I really need to do a video on Elder Scrolls. Maybe I'll save that one for 2025 too. Film it and just kind of like bank it and then drop it in early 2025. Or get it out right before the end of the year. I'm just trying to... I don't know, well, no, you know what? Fuck it. I should get that done right away because the PS5 Pro is coming. I'm trying to get like PS5 videos done before the Pro comes out because then I'll be like pretty just fully focused on that. Yeah. Totally forgot about that. It's coming hot and heavy too. Anyways, that's how my scheduling mind looks. The Black Ops 6 campaign stream. Yeah, so for that, I think the game, like, we'll see if it unlocks early on Thursday or not. But the current plan is Friday I'm gonna do like a day stream of the campaign. And then at night stream the multiplayer. So it's gonna be a long fucking day. Yeah. Hopefully. Daisy was doing early access for the new DLC. Mainly on PC. Yeah, I looked it up, and there was like a thing I could have signed up for to test out the DLC early for Daisy, but it would have been PC only. Console side of things, it's a lot harder to do early builds. Like, there's a lot less control, so you don't see them very often. Which is why it's so neat. Man, I just can't climb objects. It's like it's bugged for me. It's really neat that something like off the grid and... What's the other thing? What's the other game that's in the test? Oh, main gate's get down. That's not good, but those zombies. Oh, now the main gate's back up. Never mind, we're all good. Whatever. What was it? Off the grid and... Something else. Oh, Fragpunk through the Xbox Insider program. So it seems like Xbox is opening up the early access development of games a little bit like that, so that's neat. And that's how I actually played my development review build of Diablo 4, was through the Insider Hub, so...
No,
yeah, it does seem like they are doing more stuff like that, which is neat. Yeah. At least I have fun with my work. I mean, sometimes. Sure, you've seen.
We gotta get you doing some labor, you know, like concrete, man. You'll never not want to do your job again. I guarantee you.
I've done asphalt before.
And you know it sucks.
I actually really enjoyed it.
You know it sucks. Really? Oh man, then you can do it long enough.
Yeah, I think I did it like a day.
That's my opinion. Like, don't get me wrong, I was like that. I use our mutual buddy as a good example. Like, he always hates that what he did for his career. At least he says that because he really enjoys it, but he has to do it as work. I always thought, because there's that classic line of like, oh, well, if you do something you love,
it's not
you know,
work.
but it is. It's like, well, you have to do it. Yeah, if you do it repetitively. So I can see, like, with your job or whatever, where yeah, I would get frustrating and annoying with all things in life. It's just there are certain jobs, like even what I would like to do, not giving anything away, but what I would like to do. I do think my whole approach is that I do think it's easier on the scale of life.
Oh,
like,
yeah, sure.
You know, yeah, stuff. But like even like I think like with your job, like it is way better than a lot of the worst jobs. Like, I wouldn't give up what you were doing unless you found something you were really passionate about. You know. Like,
oh no, I'm not saying that. I'm just like some days, like work-wise. Like honestly, if I had like a regular job, it would be less time-consuming and probably less stressful.
Well, I don't know. I don't know, man. I have to disagree.
I gotta like perform and like it's not like I have to set like pay or anything.
You
right?
don't have someone breathing down your neck, and you know
That's
one of
true.
the other managers has just decided they just don't like you, and you don't know why. And you know there's another coworker here who blames you for that, but you're pretty sure you didn't do that. And, oh heck, I dropped this. Now I gotta listen to this. You know, and oh hey, there might be a meeting about that. Like it's just.
It's like that time I made wires. I made wires, and they were like, "These wires are bad," and I was like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "These wires are the old guy that you guys hired that's making these wires." And the old guy was like, "Yes, these are my wires." And they're like, "Oh, well, good job on these wires." I was like, "Thanks."
Yeah, and you're like, "What?" You know, like, and it's things you can't get over because it's like that with every job. But you know, your job, you avoid a lot of the things that are just like, oh my god, you know.
Can we see the pilot through the window? I don't think I've ever tried to. Have you ever tried that, Kevin?
I've never tried to see the pilot, no. I've never had the time running away, you know.
Usually you're trying to escape. Yeah, I get that, but it's like, sometimes it's like, this can be really, really fun to do, and then sometimes I'm sitting there in Elden Ring like 8 hours in, and I'm just like, fuck my life. Emotional tears.
It, right? Like, I do think it would be totally unfair to be like, oh, you have an easy step, because you do. Like, it's just like anything you put your mind to. If this doesn't pay for you, it does. Like, if you weren't making any money off of it, it would actually be like a total waste unless you could see yourself making money in the future. Like, even though you love doing this hobby, for the means of surviving, you know what I mean? And I think that's the most stressful part about what you do is you connect a wonderful hobby, you know, or pastime, and then you put your survival on it. So like, there's just stress in that alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But still, just the conditions you have to work with, that you are your own.
Oh yeah, like I get up, I go for walks and stuff. That's
oh my god, I got kicked out of the drop ship.
Did you not make it?
I didn't. Oh my god, I gotta record that. I fell out of the drop ship.
Oh my god. I don't think it really does anything, right? Or you fell. I kind of saw you get poked out there.
Did you
What
see
happened?
that?
Did you fall out, or did someone kick you
I
out?
was running against the wall, so it was my fault. But I didn't think anything happened. It doesn't say anything about I didn't make it. That's funny.
It went right out of the fucking ship. Metaphor. Well, Metaphor, like, Sega Atlas is so fucking hard to deal with right now for getting stuff. Like, I had a really good person that was doing stuff for them, and then they're gone, and trying to get on their content creator portal, and it's like a pain in the ass, and yeah, but the biggest issue for Metaphor was I thought that was just going to be on Game Pass, so I didn't even ask for it. And, yeah, and then it was, like, launch day, and I'm like, oh, God. I was like, uh-oh. I don't know why I thought it was on Game Pass, but... And that's how the cookie crumbles. This has to go in my shorts, Kevin. It would have been more helpful had well, maybe we can see Kevin going off the thing. I'd have to go back and rewatch it and see.
Okay.
Because I don't know how clear cut that is. Like, we had a great shot
I'll
of
just
Kevin
send
going
you the
off.
clip.
Oh, do you have the clip?
Yeah, I just clipped it right now. It's
Yeah. Send me, like, the link to that or something. I can grab it. We can shorts it up. I can do multiple angles, guys. I can show my perspective. You falling down.
split screen would be dropping.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, because I'm up against it. I just start running.
So you basically, what you're telling us is you threw yourself off because you couldn't handle the pressure of living.
I decided I wasn't done killing bugs yet.
Yeah. That's one hell of a man. He sacrificed himself just to kill a few more.
Communication outpost on planet X11.
Meanwhile, the smarter people are like, he's a fucking maniac, that guy.
It's not even a great movie, but the old cartoon, I think it's Disney, but there's Sinbad movie.
Oh yeah,
The only
Sinbad.
joke I remember of it, yeah, that I really enjoyed was the one guy they're up on the ship getting attacked by a sea monster, and the one guy gets swallowed, and then like a couple seconds later, he gets spit out, and they see him like he hits the ground, and then he just picks up his sword, and he charges back in, and Sinbad looks, and he's like, that guy needs a raise.
That's one hell of a pilot. Paulo Costanza. That's funny. I love that. You just like... We were safe, you know. You just had to stand there. Kevin, you just
right.
just had to stand there and wait like a second more. It's kind of funny. You know, I think if they add like a map or two occasionally to this game, I think they've got something pretty good here. I do actually. You know what? I'm gonna check the Steam player counts. I do miss that about working with one guy that would help me out. He'd send me footage occasionally, was I could like edit multiple angles. Like it'd be really cool if we got to a point technology-wise where I could have like double feeds going and you could like switch between them. That would be cool. Like same stream, but you could like swap angles would be fascinating. Starship Troopers. Stormtrooper. Steam player chart. There we go. Let's see how it's doing. Peaked at 1600 over 24 hours. 600 people playing right now. It's not bad. For like a co-op multiplayer game, it's not bad at all. 1 week.
For which one?
This game.
Oh.
Peaked at 2,400 people when this came out, and now it's 1,600 people in the last 24 hours.
Steam charts, right?
Steam charts, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
do
not bad.
wonder if this game is much bigger on console, though.
I think it's
not
much
bad,
bigger on console at the moment.
Yeah.
Should I look up the Steam counts for Blindfire? Let's see how Blindfire's doing.
Yes, I would love to see.
Yeah.
My favorite is when I look at Steam chart counts, because it'll give you into a couple hundred, and when it doesn't show you a player count, it shows you how many are in the group chat for this game, and that's when I know that there's like 20 people on, you know.
So there's 4 people playing Blindfire right now. It peaked at
Really?
18 over the last 24 hours, and its all-time peak was 26.
Whoa.
Yeah. I've been trying to find matches of that to do a video on it, guys, on the Xbox, and no one is playing that game. And it shadow dropped on Thursday.
So what do you think? It's just poor marketing, or the game doesn't look appeal to those who have seen it?
I don't know. I've not really, like, I've only seen like a little tiny clip thing of it, but I think it's really bad marketing. But it's harder for me to say that because I haven't played it, so I don't know if the game is good. But like, I guess literally no one has heard of it because no one is
It makes
playing
sense.
it, right?
Who would buy a game you've never seen or you don't even know exists, right? Like,
Yeah, and I don't really know if there's any like footage from people out there. It'd be hard for there to be footage from people out there because you know,
can't get a game.
can't get the game. Like if there was bots, at least I could do that. I don't know. To me, that has to be because I don't think that's even apathy. I think that's just people don't know of it. Because even if there was apathy, you'd have like a small amount of people would have at least tried it, right?
Yeah.
Resources ready.
Because that's pitiful.
Resources ready. Refinery
Like you can't be making money back on that in the slightest. We finally found a dead game, guys, specifically, is what we're trying to say.
And actually deserves the title.
A legitimately dead. Dead on arrival, as Kevin said.
Dead.
Dead game. Which sucks, because I won't even get to try it. At least if I played it, I could be like, I can tell why it's dead, but now I'm just being like, I don't know.
Well, you could use it as an example, you know. I always complain about it, that, like, no, I wouldn't classify a dead game as a game that doesn't have a TikTok reel about it. I'd classify it as you cannot find a match.
Alright, speaking of TikTok, which I don't like to talk about TikTok, as of today, TikTok is canon in the Batman universe, because in the Penguin show, he brings out a fucking TikTok video.
Really? That's funny.
Yeah. He's like, this is how we find out info about this Mulrooney guy. He's doing like a TikTok on TikTok thing, and I was like, wow. Why? I feel like they paid Warner Brothers money to put that in there or something, because I was like, what the fuck? He's like, get around here, boys. This is how we get this guy. He shows, and it says TikTok on the screen, and he loads it up on his phone. I was like, what the hell?
Total ad.
You know, they usually do like a fake video thing or something. This is TikTok.
Yeah. Gotham Graham or something, you know. Like.
Yeah, Gotham Graham. Apathy is death. That's funny. Yeah, but seriously, like, I would have to say marketing, because it's like people just never heard of that game, but I think it was from the Xbox showcase. Kevin will never get to play Concord. Not with that attitude. I don't think Kevin missed out on anything.
Do you think I would have even liked it?
I don't think you would have liked it the slightest. Did you play Destiny's multiplayer ever?
I really didn't know.
Not even tried it?
I tried it a little bit. I didn't get too much. My issue with Destiny, the second one, was that all my buddies were way high up, and they were like, "Oh well, we'll play it with you. We'll run it through." And I'd hop in, play like 2 seconds, and then they'd be like, "Oh, we're all going off to a raid." And I was, "Oh well, is it something I can do?" And they're like, "No, just keep leveling." Yeah, I felt totally left behind. And then when I did the story, dude, I'm sorry, the story I did, oh, horrible. There was that little part with, like, where you had to accept the darkness to escape, and there's the ghost with you. And, like, the villain, the mother queen or whatever I was fighting, she wasn't likable. And at one point, she freezes you, and you're all trapped up in the ghost thing. Your character's like, help me. And the ghost is like, I should help you, but I can't. You've worked with the darkness. And he literally leaves you for dead. And that's when you break out using the darkness and you defeat the guy. And after that, the ghost character's like, oh, so what are we doing next? Like, I would have kicked him to the curb, dude. I would never hang out with that guy ever again. Yeah, I was sitting here listening. That and some other things in the story, and I was like, what the heck is this? It was just really bad.
Well, it should be fixed for you now, Kevin, because they've gotten rid of almost all of that story content.
That's just another thing, too.
They vaulted it all.
Oh, well, because I had another guy he really loved the game, and he was like, oh, well, we'll go through, we'll redo it. And that's when I re-downloaded. He was talking that, like, oh, you got to do, like, the Mars storyline and all that, which I've never done. And that's when he apparently figured out, I heard that too, that all the content was erased, so...
Yeah, you can't even play the original story for Destiny 2. just gone.
That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, screw new people wanting to get it. They always complain too because they're like, oh, it's so hard. They're really struggling right now, Destiny, to attract younger players into the game. And it's like, well, they can't even play the fucking story.
You're just introduced halfway through like you're supposed to know it.
Yeah.
That is odd.
Destiny, the one game where you're supposed to go read fucking cards online and stuff. It's just stupid.
Yeah.
We could just imagine like Halo. You have to jump halfway through Halo 3 and that's all you get.
Yeah.
Pretty good part.
Well, and you can't even play the older Halos, but don't worry, there's a book about it.
There's a book.
Honestly,
go read about it.
When I didn't even play 4 or 5, I totally skipped them like completely. I thought the story should have ended with 3. I liked that ending. And then that's when I played Infinite, and I was like, oh, this is really interesting. But it wasn't until we did our playthrough of it all when I finally finished 5's storyline, and it was like, what? Like, I totally get your confusion.
Read the books.
That, yeah, literally, and that's the conclusion. That, oh, there is like books about it. It's like, you can't expect that. Books should be for like
Expanding.
side content for the hardcore fans. It should never be a main, oh, you have to know this, like... Anyways.
Yep.
Yeah, silly stuff.
Don't worry, guys. If Concord comes back, we'll drag Kevin onto it.
Ooh.
But the main point was it's essentially just Destiny's multiplayer, but with like terrible hero characters. And slower.
And slower. Okay.
That game was so goddamn slow, dude. That's like one of the slowest like shooters I've ever played. Like, I don't know how you do a shooter and have bad gunplay in it, but somehow they did that. I kept feeling like I was being gaslit by people saying that they liked the game. I kept trying to think of like why people were liking it, but I can't. Like, I mean, the best character I think was like what, the witch woman and maybe the old grandma. It's fucking weird, dude. Weird. Lost hundreds of millions on it. It looks like it's getting hotter. I don't know why my hair's a mess today.
Sorry.
I really don't. Well, there's some nights where my hair just looks so like weirdly greasy, but it's like not in the slightest. It just really throws me off. I think like yesterday I had like a shower literally before I streamed because I did the zombie thing, and I was like, I don't think it looked like a mess and had like a nice puffiness to it, but some days I just sit there and I'm like, why the hell does my hair look like this? I don't know, anyways, doesn't matter. These impossible YouTube beauty standard laws. Some nights I am cooking though. That was during the summer. There was a couple nights there where I was really on fire. Actually, I did earlier complain that it was hot, right? So I guess the heat was on. I feel like I've climatized a bit now, but that could explain it.
Yeah.
That looks even more ridiculous. Anyways, you get what you get.
There was one of the streams where we just finished and you're like, you had like one of the hairs sticking up on your head and you're like, oh my god, was that going on the whole time?
Yeah, that was so funny.
Kind of that.
I was like,
Yeah.
fuck sakes. Like, yeah, I don't know why too. There's like a certain part of my hair, and it doesn't always do this, but one part of it on the top will just like stick like right up, and I'll be like, why? How does that happen? And like, you can't fix it. It just does that. I'm like, what the hell? I don't know. Hair is so goddamn random.
Yeah.
The other thing too is when you're doing like streaming and you have like a webcam on, it's like the webcam lens too, kind of like the way it angles at times can be really odd, because there's times where I've like sort of tried to do something with my hair in the mirror and then I go to stream and I'm like, that's not what it looked like in the mirror at all. Lenses.
It's all about angles, right? You gotta get your good side on there.
Good side, yeah. But it's like it's a freeze frame movie, right? It's not like in motion, so it's not like it's depth or anything. Anyways, doesn't matter. Warhawk is acting odd. Do you see that in the top left? What does that mean?
Because
Because it said that about you earlier, right?
yeah, I don't know what that is. It's almost like It's supposed to work for the aliens or something?
That's what I was wondering, but maybe it's like you're shooting teammates or something accidentally, or you're doing something that...
So that's what you saw with me, because yeah, I didn't get any like prompt saying, like, oh, sabotage something, yeah.
The only prompts we got were for you guys to like the stream. Buzzer! Buzzer!
This is Pyre. Area is secure.
Okay, we got new orders.
Area is secure. Rearm before you proceed to your next objective.
Rearm, okay.
Resources are available. Move it, Brimstone.
Yeah, fuck, I'll get ammo when we're over there. I do wish we could get more stims, though. I feel like it's such a valuable resource. Now we're out into space. And it's scary out here, Kevin. I don't know if you're out here yet, but there's bugs. Oh wait, there's not too many. They're just all specifically attacking me. Alright. Let's see how that is.
I never pondered it till right now, but if we're out in these conditions, our armor must be like high tech. We can't just be in like standard like infantry fatigues or something, right?
Maybe it's got an atmosphere on it. We are technically on a moon, right? I don't know, is there any outfits that we're not wearing with, like, isn't the armor covering all of our faces and stuff? Like, we are technically...
I think it is, too, yeah. Because, like, when I think of the movies, generally the helmets are, like, open-faced, you know.
I guess we are technically wearing spacesuits, right?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Black Ops 6 preload. Yeah, I gotta prepare to uninstall Modern Warfare there. That's gonna be a little heartbreaking. I've had so much fun with it. Actually kind of sad to see it go, because I actually enjoyed Modern Warfare for the last couple of years. I'm terrified about Black Ops.
Vulture 1 is RTB. Payload is on the deck.
Arizona green tea. Okay, that's funny. Yeah, because I guess, I don't, like, see, it's kind of weird, because it's like, your armor, helmet-wise, that looks like something space-ready, but we're kind of just wearing pants, right?
That's what I'm saying, yeah, nothing about it, like, suggests, like, a really high-tech spacesuit or power armor or whatever, right?
So either there's an atmosphere here, or these suits have some kind of space protection to them. Which wouldn't really work. You'd get one cut from the bug and you'd, like, lose all your... Well, then how would we be getting oxygen? Because we don't have tanks on our body or anything.
Yeah.
It's gotta be a breathable atmosphere. Well, can the space, or the bugs breathe out in space? I guess that would be the second question, right? Because they're definitely not wearing
Actually,
suits.
good question. I can't think of any time in the movie where they're actually out in space. But they do go from planet to planet, but whether that's like they shoot like egg spores or something like that, you know, to the next world to colonize or whatever.
I think you're thinking too deeply about this. I like this base setup we have here, but I do not like having bunkers on the outside.
Yeah, that's funny.
I feel like every time we set up bunkers on the outside, they get, like, breached and we just get smacked. But this is a secure and attack kind of mission, so it's easier than just horde defense. But yeah, Black Ops 6. I'm sure someone in the Discord will let everyone know as soon as it's available to preload. Is Kevin excited about Black Ops 6? This dude doesn't shut up about Black Ops 6.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Like, Kevin, God. Woods hasn't been gone that long, Kevin.
right. No, I don't know. I never felt the attachment to the Black Ops games, honestly.
Are you gonna try it through Game Pass?
Yeah, I'll try it. That's the big one with them being on Game Pass. I would have never played Modern Warfare had it not been on there.
There you go. That's the G-Pass effect for you. Now the next step is getting Kevin addicted and obsessed and buying the skins.
Yes.
Actually, I guess what kind of character would you buy a skin of for COD?
Probably for now, like, sort of like a Delta Force skin. I think like that.
What about Master Chief?
Yeah, right. No, not Master Chief, but I think it'd actually be really cool to have like a GSG 9 skin. I think that'd be really cool.
Do those fit into the 90s era?
I'd probably buy a Marine in like full Mark pack here. I'd actually probably buy that.
There you go, guys. He likes regular stuff. You'll embrace fancy skins someday, Kevin.
If I had to pick, like, I don't know, the usual stuff, I don't know, I didn't see any that would. Out of the list, I think I would have grabbed like a Narius.
Yeah, you like your Diablo. You don't see him too often, actually. It's more Lilith that pops up all the time.
Lilith looks great.
It's weird how that works, because you would assume that the character models would, like, clash, but
Yeah.
they look fine in it, oddly enough.
Keep that base standing, Brimstone 1. We're
Yeah, I bought the Terrifier on my way out, just as a big spite thing to the Joker 2 movie. Because Terrifier's smacking that around. Snoop Dogg, everybody bought Snoop Dogg. He was in one of the battle passes.
That's the funny thing. I don't think I would ever buy Snoop Dogg.
Yo, double G.
Snoop Dogg's cool, but like, yeah. If I was to get a really out there skin, I would want Samurai. I thought it was just like hilarious for whatever reason. Like, it'd be cool if he could run around as like Frodo.
That's Frodo. You want the Lord of the Rings characters?
Yeah,
You gonna get Gollum?
yeah. They should have did that for the game. Dude, that would have been interesting.
The Gollum tie-in we've all been waiting for. I'm just firing away getting hit markers. They literally do not stop. I like that. I'm shooting the bunker and it's like, you cannot repair this bunker. And it's like, well, yeah, I'm shooting bullets at it. Wouldn't be repairing it anyways. Is it just me, or is this more aggressive than usual for a secure
Usual for these
event?
things? Yeah.
This is very strange. I have noticed though that there's little red like icons when you pick some of the matches to play, and they'll have extra like specialty random things that can happen. So that's kind of neat. So like more tigers will spawn or something. I don't know if you've ever noticed that. Okay, we can repair walls, guys. What's going on here?
I'm gonna die.
I think we're escaping now, aren't we?
I hope so, because this is kind of collapsing.
Yeah, I'm hoping we're escaping through the hole in the back. I'm assuming that's gonna be what's gonna happen in the secure. Let's get the fuck out of this place. On guard, and time to escape to the shuttle. That's a long ass walk, dude. I hope you like hoofing it. Oh, I actually have our legs, eh? That's neat. You know what I mean when you like look down? A lot of games don't do that.
Oh yeah, that's actually really cool.
You know what you're
And
thinking.
that
Of course
is
we have
actually
legs.
really cool in games where like you see the footprints you leave behind, or like you walk through the snow and you see the trail and all that.
Ah, snow deformation. I love that.
Yeah.
That's my jam, Kevin. Snow deformation. Some games do it better than others. Just like this game with its bug Carnage system. It's actually unique how the bugs stack like that. It's by design. And you are covered in, like, bug guts.
I'm just doing my part.
Just doing your part. Yeah, you're just, like, covered in it. Well, I guess we have time. Should we, like, see if we can... No, it's blocked out, it looks like.
What do you want to do?
See if there's the person
Oh,
that's...
see the pilot?
Pilot, yeah.
I guarantee there's not. That looks so, like...
Yeah, that looks covered. I don't think there's a pilot
Yeah.
there. You'd have to be one of the jet people to get up there anyways, but I don't think you could see anything in there. It's almost easier to escape this way. You'll, like, give you a free exfiltration or something like that.
My only problem with this objective escaping is there's no fight.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying, is it's like it's way too easy, because they just, like, let you get away. It's like a freebie. X-Blade. Did I ever buy X-Blade on the 360? Fear Files, the complete standalone expansion pack series.
We're leaving in 30 seconds. Get in the ship or be left behind.
Try not to jump out of the ship this time, Kevin. Oh, Fear Files was a TV show? That's funny. Wait, is Fear Files a different game from Fear 1? It is exclusive to the 360 as a standalone game.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Wipe your damn off and stepping into my ship.
I'm gonna have to look into that. Is that a separate game from the other ones? Two mission packs released for 360. Huh. Alright guys, we did it. I guess that's the end of our bug killing today. I hope everybody had a great time. Anything you want to say on the way out, Kevin? Kevin's dead, guys. Anyways, have a good one, guys.
Oh, have a great night, everybody. That's fine.